This is a presentation of Fort Wayne High School Sports. 3, 2, 1. It's time for football.
Going deep, over the top, and ball is tipped and caught in the end zone by Jalen White. Touchdown. And again, he'll curl it from the middle out to the right sideline. He's got the edge to the end zone. Touchdown.
It's the Midwest Box Breaks High School Football Game of the Week on 1380 The Fan and 100.9 FM. Brought to you by our friends at Midwest Box Breaks, Hoopy Fieldhouse, and Pizza Hut. It's time for kickoff. The Fort Wayne High School Football Game of the Week starts now. Here's Brett Rump and Shannon Griffith.
And welcome, everyone. It's the second season. It's time for Win or Go Home football. It is the Class 4A, Sectional 19, and a first-round battle between the Summit Athletic Conference champions, the Bishop Dwenger Saints, and the Leo Lions out of the Northeast 8 Conference. I am Brett Rump, along with the coach, Shannon Griffith, high above Leo High School, and tonight we get to see two teams that are both ranked in the top 10 in the state of Indiana, with the Leo Lions coming in at number 10 and the Bishop Dwenger Saints at number 8. Saints have built a defense predicated on stopping the running game. And for Leo, that's kind of what they do best, Griff. They're a team that takes away the run.
Yeah, Dwenger's been really good. It's not on. Dwenger's been a defense that's only given up 6.8 points a game right now, offensively 23 averaging. So it's defense that's going to have a chance to show tonight why they were the best in the Summit Athletic Conference.
It's a big boost for the Leo Lions as they get the return of Nate Foster, and the return of Nate Foster after he was out last week. Of course, the backup Aaron Perlick, a freshman, did a fine job for them in a substitute role, but it was a game that Leo lost 31-28 on a field goal with 9 seconds left by the DeKalb Barons. And meanwhile, the DeKalb Barons, they're in action tonight as they take on Columbia City at DeKalb, and the two winners of those games will play next week, so it could be a rematch with Leo DeKalb, and if they're the two victors, that game will be right here at Leo High School. Well, we will take a timeout. We're going to come back, and we will have more of the pregame as we count down to kickoff, presented by Edding Insurance on 1380 The Fan and 100.9 FM.
Radio and TV stations throughout Indiana are now hiring, and a statewide broadcasting career fair is coming up on Tuesday, October 28th in Indianapolis. Stations are filling jobs for journalists, sales teams, promotions, engineering, IT, and production. Make an impact that can be felt throughout your community. Your broadcast career starts here at the Broadcasting Career Fair. Get details and register now at indianabroadcasters.org.
Looking for reliable insurance in Northeast Indiana? Contact Edding Insurance, an independent auto owners insurance agency. They've got you covered with comprehensive plans for auto, home, business, and life insurance. Edding Insurance is a big supporter of youth athletics and use their coaching experience to come up with the perfect game plan for your insurance needs. And Edding Insurance has a referral program to benefit local charities. Find out if you can save money on your insurance costs. Visit eddingins.com to get a free quote today. Edding Insurance, an independent auto owners insurance agency.
We return to the action on the Midwest Box Breaks High School Football Game of the Week on 1380 The Fan and 100.9 FM.
Check, check, check.
Bishop Dwenger has won the toss.
Let me try this one.
The second half. Lions
Okay, so I've got nothing.
Kickoff.
Nothing.
New message.
Do not contact us. Your account will be deactivated.
Social Security Administration employees will never threaten you for information. In those cases, hang up and call the fraud hotline at 1-800-269-0271.
Every harvest has its heroes, the farmers who rise before dawn, the grain cart and truck drivers hauling the crop away, the ones preparing the meals, all working for a successful harvest. Harvest Heroes, brought to you by Farm Credit Mid-America, is your chance to say thank you. As a farmer-owned cooperative, Farm Credit Mid-America is proud to stand with the farmers who grow our future. Text HARVEST to 45364. Farm Credit Mid-America, securing the future of rural communities and agriculture.
1, 2, 3, floor.
Three Kings Flooring is proud to support high school sports. Get your castle ready for the holidays with new carpet, LVP, tile, or more. From conception to completion, Three Kings is ready to serve you at their brand new showroom on Lima Road or online at threekingsflooring.com.
1, 2, 3, floor. Three Kings Flooring. For 3 generations we've served Fort Wayne. Three Kings Flooring. Doesn't your castle deserve Three Kings?
Are you ready to create a feast for all your senses? Treat your loved ones and find out why we hear so often that the Back 40 Junction in Decatur is their favorite smorgasbord. Every plate is a mouth-watering, delicious masterpiece made by you. Picture this: juicy prime rib, tender pot roast, crispy chicken wings, breaded fish, ham, turkey, brisket, all on one plate. Add buttery mashed potatoes, veggies, fresh yeast rolls, cheeses, soups, and a full salad bar. End your feast with a slice of Wix pie and our mouth-watering dessert bar. For more info, visit us online. That's the Back 40 Junction in Decatur.
Retirement can be scary, but only if you're not prepared. That's why AARP created thisispretirement.org. Because unless you've already retired, you're in pretirement, and you still have time to plan. Learn about retirement savings options, potential tax breaks, and how you can build savings over time. Visit thisispretirement.org for free resources to help you customize your action plan and feel the retirement fear disappear. Brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
Craving something hot and fresh? Penn Station East Coast Subs has always been the go-to for the tastiest hot grilled subs, crispy fresh-cut fries, and that oh-so-refreshing fresh-squeezed lemonade. But now it's time to take things to the next level. Introducing the all-new Ghost Pepper Cheesesteak. Imagine tender, perfectly grilled steak smothered in melty, gooey ghost pepper cheese that delivers a kick of heat you won't forget. It's bold, it's spicy, and it's only here for a limited time. Not a steak fan? No problem. You can add their fiery ghost pepper cheese twist to your favorite Penn Station sub or wrap. But beware, this one's only for the brave. So why wait? Head over to your nearest Penn Station East Coast Subs today for a bite of pure heat and flavor. Whether you're dining in, taking out, or ordering online, they've got you covered. Visit penn-station.com for easy online ordering and skip the wait. Your order will be ready when you arrive. Ghost Pepper Cheese. Get it before it vanishes at Penn Station East Coast Subs.
We return to the action on the Midwest Box Breaks High School Football Game of the Week on 1380 The Fan and 100.9 FM.
Leo gets the ball first. We apologize for some technical issues, but we now have Leo punting on their first possession. It's a 3-and-out, and there's a kick. It's a deep one by Holbert. Taking it to 31. Hit at the 36. Dwenger goes down. Close to the 37-yard line. The return by O'Keefe, and the Saints bring their offense out for the very first time, and it's going to be led by their senior quarterback, Henry Jordan, a 6-foot, 180-pound senior, has completed 48% of his passes this year for 711 yards, but where they're the bigger threat is on the ground. Guys like Houston Ellinger, A.J. Shefferly, and Colin Campbell have been carrying the load after the injury to Gus Tippmann, and we're checking the backfield to see who gets the start. Tippmann is dressed tonight. We're not sure if we're going to see him on the field. Colin Campbell gets the start at tailback. Ball on the left hash. 3 receivers to the right. Shotgun for Henry Jordan. Drop back. Jordan in the pocket. Is going to scramble out of pressure. Throws on the run far side and going up high to make the catch. And he's out of bounds. Incomplete. They tried to go all the way to the far sideline, a high throw, and he had to go into the white paint to go up and catch it about 14 yards downfield. So it is 2nd down and 10 for the Saints. We are just underway, 10:40 left first quarter, and a scoreless game between the Leo Lions and the Bishop Dwenger Saints. Still from the left hash, trips to the right, and a quick slant. Caught at the 43, across the 45, and out to the 48. It's a 10-yard pickup on the quick slant to Beckham Russell. He is the top target for Henry Jordan. That's his 37th catch of the year. Came in with 382 yards receiving, a couple of touchdowns. First down after a 10-yard gain out at the 47.
Yeah, just their RPO system that they ran there, and Jordan did a great job of reading the box and getting the ball out of his hands.
They go 4 wide with the ball on the left hash. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Single back on the right shoulder of Jordan, and again they'll throw quick on an out route, and it's too high and out of the reach of O'Keefe, and incomplete.
Who is this Bishop Dwenger team? We've seen 4 straight passes to open the game.
Yeah, they're slinging it around. Apparently, they saw something on film they wanted to come out and try to take advantage of, but true to form, a couple of incompletions for Jordan. The one completion he did make went for 10 yards and a first down. Now it's 2nd down and 10 from their own 47 for the Saints. Right to left with trips bunched up over on the right side. Shotgun for Jordan. And it will be a quarterback keeper. He bounces it off right tackle, spun and taken down. And that's a yard lost back at the 46. Good penetration up front by Isaiah Coleman, the heart of that Leo defense, and it's going to be 3rd and long for the Saints.
Yeah, he did a great job there getting penetration and made a great play. Got him off schedule here, now 3rd and 10.
Ball on their own 47-yard line, centered between the hash marks. They'll balance the formation, put 2 receivers each side. Single back in the backfield is Campbell. Jordan calls out the play. Leo showing blitz. Now they'll back off. Draw back in the pocket. Jordan, here comes pressure, and he goes down. And again, up front, that time Cooper Olsen for the Lions. With the sack, there's a flag down at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, the only thing you worry about here is that they're in the offsides. No flag on the play.
No flag.
Big
so
stop.
It's going to be 4th and 10 from the 47. And Bishop Dwenger is going to have to punt the football right back to the Leo Lions. Scoreless game with 9:20 on the clock here in the first quarter. Lucas Wynn. We had a chance to see this young man kick a 52-yard field goal to win the game over Carroll. That proved to be the difference in the Summit Athletic Conference race as the Saints won the league over the Carroll Chargers by the tiebreaker. Wynn stands at his own 27-yard line. He'll take the snap, and the kick is away. High kick hanging in the air, and it will bounce at the 25. Take a Dwenger roll inside the 20, still rolling down to close to the 15-yard line. Inside the 15, it rolls dead at the 14-yard line. So that is a 39-yard kick with no return. And from the 14, Leo gets their 2nd possession of the night, and on comes Titus Stoller. Senior quarterback, 5'9", 185. He's completed 81 of 131 on the year coming in, 63%. He went over 1,000 yards passing on the season last week against DeKalb. Nate Foster in the backfield. He's back and healthy for the Lions. Ball on the right hash for Stoller. He's got 2 receivers split to the left, 2 receivers split short side on the boundary to the right. Foster switches from the left shoulder to the right shoulder. Dwenger shows blitz. Here they come. And they give to Foster. He squirts through and drags a tackler out across the 15 to the 16. A 2-yard gain for Nate Foster. It'll be 2nd down and 8.
Yeah, Becker did a nice job there. Again, this Dwenger front is one of the best around. And Leo's going to have to find ways to kind of hit it inside and outside and not let Dwenger hone in on him.
So 2nd down and 8. Lions line up with Stoller in the gun. just inside the right hash. And he'll drop in the pocket, look to throw. He's got a good, clean pocket, throws over the middle and overshoots everybody.
Stolar's pass intended for Tackwell.
Tried to get it to Luke Tackwell on a deep crossing route, but he sailed it way over Tackwell, incomplete. You wonder if there's a little extra adrenaline in the system because that pass was not close to Tackwell.
Well, as they say, a bit outside because that one was a little high on the throw there from Stolar.
3rd down and 8. Shotgun for Stolar. 3 receivers left, 1 to the right. He drops in the pocket. Now he'll roll to the right, and he's going to keep it. And he cuts off a block across the 25. He gets to the 26, maybe even the 27. It's a first down. Great job by Stolar with the patience to let a block get set in front of him. That was the difference between a 4th down and a first down for Leo.
Dwenger came after him that time and brought some pressure. Titus did a good job of avoiding it and found an escape route and picked up the first down.
First quarter scoreless, ticking down to 8 minutes left. Leo, 1st and 10 for the 27. The give to Foster. Follows the left side of the line and a good tackle at the 30 after a 3-yard gain. That's Shefferly coming up and making the hit, taking down Foster. 2nd down, we'll call it 7 from the 30-yard line.
Gotta respect the way Coach Dorfler's kind of going right at this Dwenger defense, and it's not something you can run around, so they're doing the right thing.
2 receivers split to each side. Stolar looks at the sideline, gets a play call in, checks the wristband, and Foster switches left shoulder to right shoulder. Stolar takes the shotgun snap, fakes the handoff, keeps it up the middle. A good save for Stolar. He rumbles across the 40, taken down at the 41-yard line by Ellinger, but a first down on an 11-yard run by Titus Stolar. And so far, Stolar hurting Dwenger with his legs.
Yeah, they're going to go up-tempo it now.
Getting right up to the line of scrimmage, 1st and 10. They're at their own 41-yard line. 2 receivers split each side. They go with a hard count, and then they stop and break. Take a look over at the sideline. See if they want to change or adjust the play. Ball is on the right hash. 2 receivers each side. Foster on the left shoulder of Stolar. He's 4 yards deep in the gun. He'll drop back, look to throw. Does. Fires it in a seam, and it's caught! Foster Sweeney on the seam route from the left slot makes the catch inside the Dwenger 40, down at the 39-yard line.
Yeah, that was a great job by Titus. They were in a 3-deep coverage, and 4 verts there got him right down the seam. He did a good job of holding the safety and made the nice throw to Sweeney.
20-yard pickup on the pass play for Leo, and they are across the 50 into Dwenger territory at the 39, 1st and 10. 6.5 minutes, clock runs, first quarter, still scoreless. Option play to the right, there's the pitch to Foster. Dwenger has it defended well, and they will pull down Foster, but they use the face mask to do it, and there's the flag. The flag will be on Cooper Campbell, the outside linebacker, and it was pretty obvious from our side of the field, Griff, that he just reached up, put the hand right on the front face mask, and pulled Foster down.
Yeah, and that's one of those penalties you just hate to see. From a defense perspective, you got a loss of yardage, but now it's a personal foul. It's an automatic first down, and we're going to mark it down the field here.
Not necessarily automatic, as we learned last week, but it is a first down with a 15-yard march off. And so Leo on the move. A drive that started at the 14 has now advanced to the Dwenger 26. 1st and 10 Lions.
First down Lions at the 26.
Ball is on the right hash. Leo actually huddles, and they break the huddle. Caden Dahl has come in as a tight end to the left side. He'll line up in a wing in the formation with 1 receiver right, 2 receivers left, and it's a quick pitch to the left to Foster. Dwenger's got penetration on the edge, and that's a tackle for loss. And making amends, Cooper Campbell busted in and took Foster down back at the 32-yard line. That is a loss of 6 on the play. And it's 2nd down and 16.
Yeah, the good job by Cooper Campbell there getting up the field, and Foster had nowhere to go, and he made a great play, and like you said, another TFL, but this time they stayed off the face mask.
Ball on the left hash, 3 receivers to the right side right. Single receiver is Tackwell to the left. Shotgun with Foster on the left shoulder of Titus Stoller, the senior quarterback. He's going to drop in the pocket, look to throw. They blitz from the edge. They throw, and it's over the head again of that little in route being run by Landon Kinchy, and incomplete.
Third down.
Yeah, another thing that's really sailed on him that time, and he's going to have to make sure he's coming down correctly, because he's right now, those dig routes are getting over the top of the receiver, and that could get picked.
No breeze at all, really, to speak of. Get things underway here. So Leo with a 3rd and 16. This might be 4-down territory for the Lions. It'll be very interesting with a sophomore kicker, Leo Zink. And they will play action. Stoller pump fake. Now he's going to run. Got some room up the middle of the field. 25. Breaks away at the 20. Dives for the 15. And I think that's enough for a first down for Titus Stoller. What a run by the senior quarterback to move the chains at the 15. 1st and 10, Leo.
Well, he's made some big plays with his legs thus far. Dwenger even had a spy accounting for him, and Titus just juked him. And then he made another one miss and picks up a huge first down.
Paul Woods comes into the backfield for the Lions as the clock ticks with 4:45 remaining in our opening quarter. Still scoreless between the Lions and the Saints. An impressive drive right now by Leo. Stoller will get under center, and they'll go with the traditional I formation. Woods in the 3-point stance as the fullback, and he's the lead blocker for the give to Foster, and Foster gets met at the line of scrimmage and pulls forward for a 1-yard gain to the 14.
Gain of 1.
Well, it's been tough sledding thus far in those A gaps, as Dwenger does a great job of closing them down pretty quickly, especially when you have the big man, 6'4", 295, sitting right across from the center.
Well, and middle linebacker Casey Piper is a good one too. Piper sealed up the hole, and so it is 2nd down and 9. And they'll give this time to the fullback. That's Woods, and he gets hit as he gets to the line of scrimmage. He'll fall forward to around the 12, a couple of yards for Paul Woods, a 5'8", 190-pound junior. That's his 41st carry of the year as he gets close to 200 yards on the season. But it's 3rd down and 6 to go. The ball is at the 12-yard line. 2 receivers split each side. Foster the lone back, Stoller in the gun. Looks over to the sideline, checks the wristband to make sure he's got the play correct, and then Foster switches sides over to the left. And we've got whistles. A timeout's going to be called by Leo. Little confusion on the play. Now this is one, Griff, where you wonder what they would do if they get it close. It's 3rd down and 6 at the 12. Certainly 4th down, they're going to be within field goal range for Leo Zink, their sophomore kicker.
Well, you're correct there. You don't want to necessarily come away empty-handed here. But if it's a situation where they can put the ball in the hands of Titus, they may do it and figure out a way to get him running again on a designated quarterback run.
3 minutes, 16 seconds on the clock. We're in the first quarter. It is scoreless between 2 top 10 teams in Class 4A opening up sectional play in what is arguably one of the toughest sectionals in the state. You not only have these 2 teams both ranked in the top 10, but you also have a very dangerous DeKalb squad that finished 2nd in the NE8 and beat Leo a week ago. And, of course, East Noble, the highest ranked of them all, still with a perfect record on the season. So here we go, 3rd down and 6 from the 12. Stoller lines up in the gun. Woods is the only back in the backfield. They've got Foster going in motion. They'll give it to him on a jet sweep, and it's an option. He'll throw into the end zone. It's incomplete in the back corner of the end zone. They tried to go trickery and let Foster throw a left-handed pass into the back corner of the end zone. It's going to bring up 4th down, and on comes the field goal unit for Leo, trying to get on the board. 3:10 to play in the opening quarter, and Leo Zink is going to try to boot this one through from 29 yards. Here's the snap, the set down, the kick, blocked! It's blocked by Dwenger. Jumped on back at the 28-yard line. Dwenger holds serve with the blocked field goal, and they'll take over 1st and 10 out at the 27.
Yeah, they got pressure right up the middle, and they really had no choice of getting that field goal up in the air. So 2 bad situations there, the incomplete on 3rd down, and then the blocked field goal by Dwenger, as their special teams this year has been really, really good.
Saints offense back on the field. We're still scoreless with 3:04 to play in the first. From just inside the left hash, under center, Jordan gives to the tailback. Bounces it toward the outside, but taken down at the ankles. That was Ellinger, clipped at the 30-yard line after a 3-yard gain. 2nd down and 7. And a good tackle going down low for the Lions. Looked like that might have been Bo Schwartz who made the tackle for Leo. 2nd down, 7 to go, just outside the 30. Ellinger, the tailback, the fullback in front of him. Under center is Jordan, and they'll give to the fullback this time. And it's a grind out to the 35, so 4, maybe 5 for A.J. Shefferly, a 6-foot, 195-pound senior. He's carried it 74 times on the year.
35-yard line, 32.
Averaging about 5.5 yards a carry.
They went with their bare front there that really shouldn't have got that many yards, as they had everybody covered from the right guard to the left guard.
From the left hash, 3rd down, 2 to go. They're at the 35-yard line. I formation, Jordan under center, pitch to the left. Ellinger gets to the sideline and gets the 1st down out to the 38.
To the left side.
Needed 2, got 3.
Tackled by Sam Stauffer.
Well, there's one thing to be said about both these teams in the rush game tonight. Thus far, they're having to earn every yard that they get on the field, because both these defenses have played pretty decently against each other's rushing attack.
From the 38-yard line, left hash, 1st down and 10 for Bishop Dwenger as we count down to the final minute and a half of our opening quarter. Henry Jordan under center, I formation. Shefferly the fullback. Ellinger the tailback. Drop back, and Jordan's going to look to throw. He's got all day in the pocket. Can't find anybody open. Now throws late, and it's caught by Russell out at midfield near the sideline. He crossed all the way from the right to the left, and just before he hit the edge, a strike from Jordan to his favorite target, Beckham Russell. And it wasn't bad coverage. Leo stayed with Russell all the way across the field, but that ball just found a little bit of a spot to get it in there. And the completion moves the chains. 1st and 10, and they sit it on Leo's side of the 50 at the Lions 49.
Now they went unbalanced there, but he's going to kick himself because he had Tippmann wide open down the left sideline.
High formation from the left hash. And a give to the tailback. And this is Campbell. Campbell bounces away from one, gets inside the 45, and then tripped up close to the 41. That's an 8-yard gain for Colin Campbell, a 6-foot, 190-pound junior running back. 85 carries coming into the game for 445 yards on the year. He scored 5 times. 2nd down and 2 for the Saints. Last 45 seconds of our first quarter. I formation stays in there. They go with the double tight end, and the give to the tailback. Campbell again. Nice hole right side. Campbell still on his feet inside the 30 and taken down near the 25-yard line.
Nice off tackle play there where they got able the fullback to kick out the defensive end, and man, that was the best hole of the night.
Down at the 26. What a change of momentum. Leo, a long drive that ended with a blocked field goal. Then Dwenger takes over at their own 27, and they've advanced it just outside the red zone at the Lions' 26-yard line. A give to the tailback. Campbell again. That time he's wrapped up as he gets to the line of scrimmage. Penetration from Cooper Olson and Isaiah Coleman taking down Campbell. It's a 1-yard gain to the 25, 2nd and 9, and that's the end of our first quarter.
0-0.
So it's still a scoreless game, 0-0 after one here at Leo between the Leo Lions and the Bishop Dwenger Saints. You're listening to the Midwest Box Breaks High School Football Game of the Week on 1380 The Fan and 100.9 FM.
Cruzy Automotive Service is proud to once again support high school football on 1380 The Fan. Cruzy has been a trusted source for your automotive service and maintenance and a supporter of youth sports in the Fort Wayne area. They offer quality service at a low price, and they value the people that trust them with their vehicles. Experience the difference and ask for the 1380 The Fan oil change special to save $17 off the low everyday price. Cruzy Automotive Service on Lima Road, north of Wallen, behind the Shell gas station.
Hi, this is Pat Schenk from Pella Windows and Doors. For more than 50 years, we've been right here in Fort Wayne, serving our neighbors with the same commitment we bring to supporting our local teams. When it comes to your home, experience matters. That's why families across northern Indiana trust us to protect what matters most. We're not just your local window professionals. We're dedicated to excellence in every installation. From energy-efficient windows to beautiful entry doors, Pella Windows and Doors, locally owned, community proud. Find us at PellaFortWayne.com or visit us at our showroom in Glenbrook Commons.
We return to the action on the Midwest Box Breaks High School Football Game of the Week on 1380 The Fan and 100.9 FM.
Scoreless after one between the Leo Lions and the Bishop Dwenger Saints. Saints have the ball, second down and 9 at the Leo 25-yard line. Give to the tailback, Campbell. He tries to bounce it off right tackle, and he's wrapped up. Kuhlman again busts through and helped lead the charge to take down Campbell for no gain. It's going to be third and long for Bishop Dwenger. I'll tell you what, Isaiah Kuhlman is just a football player, and he's great on the offensive line, and we see him just blow up plays when he gets lined up defensively.
Yeah, you kind of read my mind there. Right now, that kid's having a ball game, and we're not even through the first half yet.
11:31 still left here in the second quarter. Scoreless, Saints and Lions. Bishop Dwenger, third down and 9 from the right hash, and they stay in that I formation under center. Jordan, play action, draws back. Here comes pressure, and they're going to take Jordan down for a big loss out near the 35 to 40-yard line. And that is Bo Schwartz breaking in to get the sack, and it is a huge sack because they put it back at the 40, Griff. I thought they wrapped him up closer to the 35, 36, and they just kept dragging him backwards. They put the ball at the 40. That is a loss of 15 yards, and it takes them out of any thought of field goal range.
Well, they had what they wanted. They were in that unbalanced set. They were trying to run the screen back to the field.
They're going to go for it here on fourth down. It is fourth down. I would not be surprised to see a pooch punt here. There's the snap, and it is. It's going to be a little pooch punt by Jordan. It bounces at the 10 and takes a big hop for Dwenger, and a quick one right into the end zone, a touchback. So Leo with a defensive stop and a huge sack on third down and long by Bo Schwartz. And the Lions will take over. It is still scoreless here at Leo.
Yeah, like I said, they had what they wanted, but it was just a great play by that defense getting there and getting the sack.
First down and 10 at the 20 for the Lions. Two receivers split each side. Foster, the lone back, with Stoller. And Foster will get the handoff, and he's met in the backfield. He goes down for a TFL at the 19, maybe the 18-yard line.
Yeah, Becker again, and they're getting in the backfield for 1 yard.
Second down. We'll call it 11, just outside their own 18-yard line. Stoller in the shotgun. Two receivers split to each side. Foster, the lone back, on the left shoulder of Stoller. Now he looks over to the sideline, checks the wristband, and as has been customary, Foster will switch sides, go from the left to the right side of Stoller. There's the shotgun snap. Roll out to the right. Stoller on a quarterback keeper follows the right tackle and dives out near the line of scrimmage. He might have lost another yard. He's out there. He's inside the 18-yard line. I think that's about a 1-yard loss for Stoller. And Lions are going backwards. Third down and 12.
Yeah, that had to be a broken play because Stoller was looking to hand the ball off, and Foster wasn't even to be found. And next thing you know, he's trying to get what he wants.
Dangerous spot here with Stoller. 4 interceptions on the year. at his own 18-yard line. 3 receivers left, 1 receiver to the right. Foster's in the backfield with Stoller. 5-man rush blitz coming. Stoller steps up, throws, and it's picked off at the 32. Intercepted. The return to the far sideline inside the 20 and knocked out of bounds near the 19-yard line. It is picked off by George Hackman, a 5'9", 170-pound junior. And the interception gives the Saints the football in the red zone, officially at the Lions' 18-yard line.
Well, Tackwell stopped running the route, and that's why it was picked off there, because he actually stopped. And then Hackman's games can be decided on.
Scoreless with 8:50 remaining in the second quarter. Dwenger takes over at the Leo 18. Shotgun for Jordan. And the give to Ellinger up the middle. Ellinger grinds inside the 15. Dragged down at the 12. Nice 6 yards for Ellinger. Hard running for Houston. Ellinger, a 5'11", 182-pound senior running back. And it's 2nd down and 4 for the Saints.
Yeah, they got a little bit of their power run game going there and finally got something positive out of it for a big 6-yard gain.
Russell lines up all by himself to the left, 2 receivers to the right, ball on the left hash. Ellinger still in the backfield, shotgun this time. And a give to Ellinger, big hole left side of the line. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Saints. They take the lead. They strike after the interception with 8:10 left opening quarter. Bishop Dwenger 6, Leo nothing.
Just a simple inside zone play, and Leo got out of their gaps, and Ellinger just exploited it for a big 18-yard touchdown.
Left-footed kicker Lucas Wynn is going to get set to add on the extra point. Tommy Kaufman with the hold. There's the snap. The set is down. The kick is up, and that is good. And it's Bishop Dwenger taking advantage of an interception and a very short field with an 18-yard scoring drive. They lead at 7-0 over the Leo Lions. 8:10 left here in the second quarter on the Midwest Box Breaks High School Football Game of the Week on 1380 The Fan and 100.9 FM.
Do you remember the good old days as a kid when you were sitting at home, eagerly tearing open a pack of sports trading cards? Oh, the anticipation builds as you uncover rare rookie cards, autographed gems, and limited edition memorabilia. Well, not much has changed. Card collecting and trading is just as exciting as ever. Experience the thrill of opening a treasure trove of sports trading cards at Midwest Box Breaks, your ultimate destination for all things card-related. At Midwest Box Breaks is based right here in Fort Wayne. Midwest Box Breaks. Value the customer. Respect the hobby. Midwest Box Breaks.
Now back to the Midwest Box Breaks High School Football Game of the Week on 1380 The Fan and 100.9 FM.
It's 7-2 versus 7-2 in a battle of top 10 teams in Class 4A, and with 8:10 left in the second quarter, Bishop Dwenger has taken a 7-0 lead. Now the Saints will kick it off to Leo, and we'll have to see how Titus Stoller responds to that interception from deep in his own end. And Lucas Wynn will just send that one to Grable.
Kicks it into the end zone.
Touchback for the Lions. Such a weapon to have on your sideline when you've got a kicker that takes the return game completely away from the other team.
No question. I think we even mentioned this last week about maybe pushing these high school kids back another 5 yards.
So it is 1st and 10, and onto the field, Titus Stoller just threw his 5th pick of the year. 5'9", 185-pound senior quarterback. Nate Foster, who missed a week and a half with an injury, back on the field. And he gets the handoff. Good hole for Foster. He's across the 25 and then tripped up as he gets just shy of the 30. 9-yard gain for Nate Foster. Comes in with over 1,400 yards rushing on the year. He's already beaten one Bishop this year. With the season open, we were here for the Leo win over Bishop Lewis to open the season. 2nd down and 1, and another give to Foster. He'll dance around in the backfield, and then when he gets wrapped up, he kind of spins toward the 30, and he got just enough to move the chains with the ball sitting just on the outside edge of the 30-yard line.
Leo's recommitting themselves back to that running game and trying to get Foster going. Like I said, it's been a tough haul up front thus far. Come back with some of those quarterback runs here. That's what's hurt Dwenger.
7:15 remaining in the second quarter. 1st and 10 for the Lions at their own 30. Stoller takes a look at the sideline. Leo moving right to left. Black tops, black pants, white numbers. Love the combination. And a give again to Foster. Cuts it up the middle and takes it out to the 33. 3-yard gain on 1st down for Nate Foster.
Xavier.
Sorry, number 15.
I thought it was Xavier Dove, but no, it's Piper again.
Casey Piper, the middle linebacker, making the stop. 2nd down and 7.
Big kid, 6 foot, 205.
Yeah, that middle linebacker, big athlete. 2 receivers left, 1 receiver to the right. You've got a near slot on the right side with a single back Foster. And a shotgun for Stoller. He's going to drop, look to throw, and it's a screen. The bubble set up the Tackwell, and Tackwell gets tackled for a loss. Never got around the edge. Tackwell with the catch.
Cooper Campbell.
And it is Cooper Campbell who read it the whole way. I'll tell you what, you curl around that block, you make the catch about 4 or 5 yards deep in the backfield, and if you don't go north and south from that point, it turns into a loss, and it's a loss of 1 back to the 32, where it is now 3rd down and 8 for the Lions. On the left hash, trip receivers to the right, 1 to the left is Tackwell. Foster on the left shoulder of Stoller, and Foster gets the handoff. Runs it right up the middle to the 35. That's well short of the 1st down. They needed the 40, so it's 4th down and 5. And on comes the punt unit for the Leo Lions as the Bishop Dwenger defense holds with 5:25 and the clock running here in the second quarter. Saints leading at 7-0.
Yeah, they got themselves in a situation there that just going to try to play field position here.
Caden Dahl, who has averaged over 50 yards a kick, lines up to punt this for the Lions. Good snap and the right-footed kick. Low line drive. It's going to take a big bounce for Leo, but it's scooped on the hop at the 25. Now O'Keefe gets to the sideline, 45-50. 45 of Leo, and finally runs out of real estate on the sideline and gets chased out of bounds inside the Leo 40. Close to the 38-yard line. Big return by Nick O'Keefe. And it is great field position for Bishop Dwenger, already leading at 7-0 over the Leo Lions.
Well, special teams once again. We've had a block field goal and now a huge punt return.
36 yards on that return. And that was a line drive that was skipping and bouncing, and O'Keefe did a nice job of scooping it up cleanly and taking off. So from the Leo 39, 1st and 10 Saints. Henry Jordan, senior quarterback from the left hash with a single back, and it is a give to Campbell. Campbell follows the left side of his line and just plows for a yard or two, close to the 37.
1 yard gain.
Not much there for Colin Campbell. Up front for the Saints, you've got Andrew Tryon, a 6'4", 295-pound senior left tackle. Lewis Morris mans the left guard spot. He's 255 pounds of big. Vance Diepenbrock at center, 5'10", 245 pounds, a senior. Michael Sheehan, the right guard, 6'1", 250. And at right tackle, Noah Weimer, a 6'4", 250-pound senior, put on 20 pounds during the offseason to make him better prepared. And now we've got a break in the action. Now they will restart the clock. It's 2nd down and 9 from the 38. From the left hash, 2 receivers right, 1 receiver near side left. Play action with the rollout to the right for Jordan. He dumps it to the short man underneath. The ball is caught at the 37, and then diving by Campbell inside the 35 to the 34. About a 4-yard gain. It's going to bring up a 3rd down And about 5 to go for the Saints.
Yeah, nice little pass out on the flat to get 4 yards, and making this a more manageable third down here for Dwenger.
Campbell pretty much from his backfield spot just ran parallel to the line of scrimmage while Jordan rolled out. He just dumped it right in front of him. Let Campbell do the work. Third down 5. From the 34-yard line, they will give it on the ground to Campbell. He's met at the 32 and denied. And there is Paul Woods. We've seen him in the backfield. Now you see what he does at linebacker. Just stuck his helmet right into Cullen Campbell and put him down after a gain of only 2. It's 4th down and 3 for Bishop Dwenger as the clock goes under 3 minutes remaining in the second quarter.
Wow, if Leo could get a stop here, it'll be a big momentum swing here for the Leo Lions. We're going to see real fast here.
Campbell and O'Keefe both in the backfield, or is that Schifferle? Shotgun for Jordan. Long count. Now he steps back 5 yards deep. They're trying to get him to jump. They're not jumping, and so Dwenger has to take a timeout. They were trying to go with a hard count to see if they could get the free 5-yard first down out of it, but 4th down and 3 to go from the 32-yard line and a timeout. We'll take a break. It's the Midwest Box Breaks High School Football Game of the Week on 1380 The Fan and 100.9 FM.
Do you remember the good old days as a kid when you were sitting at home eagerly tearing open a pack of sports trading cards? Oh, the anticipation builds as you uncover rare rookie cards, autographed gems, and limited edition memorabilia. Well, not much has changed. Card collecting and trading is just as exciting as ever. Experience the thrill of opening a treasure trove of sports trading cards at Midwest Box Breaks, your ultimate destination for all things card related. And Midwest Box Breaks is based right here in Fort Wayne. Midwest Box Breaks. Value the customer. Respect the hobby. Midwest Box Breaks.
We return to the action on the Midwest Box Breaks High School Football Game of the Week on 1380 The Fan and 100.9 FM.
We are in the second quarter with 2 minutes and 33 seconds on the clock. It's 4th down and 3 for Bishop Dwenger, and Lucas Wynn is going to try a 50-yard field goal from the right hash. Now, officially in the books, this would be 49 because they set the tee just inside the 40. The left-footed kicker who hit from 52 earlier this year has the kick on the way. Plenty of distance and good from 50. Lucas Wynn makes it a 2-score lead for the Bishop Dwenger Saints. 10-0 with 2:27 on the clock. What a weapon. Wynn now 13 of 15 on field goals this year, including that 52-yarder, which they officially counted as 53, and now he drills it from 50 to give the Saints the 10-0 advantage. We'll take a break. It's the Midwest Box Breaks High School Football Game of the Week on 1380 The Fan and 100.9 FM.
When injury strikes, turn to Parkview Ortho Express. Specializing in orthopedic care for all injuries, we provide high-quality urgent care for sprains, breaks, tears, joint pain, and more. With 2 convenient locations in Fort Wayne and Huntington, we offer quick and reliable orthopedic services Monday through Friday. No referrals or appointments needed. Call 260-266-4007 or visit parkview.com for details. Parkview Ortho Express. Expert care when you need it most.
We return to the action on the Midwest Box Breaks High School Football Game of the Week on 1380 The Fan and 100.9 FM.
Lucas Wynn kicks it into the end zone, which is no surprise after booting a 50-yard field goal. He gets a 7-yard run-up on the kickoff and just absolutely drills the ball. Lucas Wynn, I'm not sure what his college status is at this point, but anybody looking for a kicker as a weapon, we have personally seen him hit 2 field goals from 50 plus.
Yeah, that's amazing by that kid.
So Leo finds themselves down 10-0 with 2:27 to play here in the first half. Stoller in the quarterback spot, 5 yards back on the shotgun, drops back, looks to throw near sideline route, and Tackwell makes the catch, immediately forced out of bounds, very close to the first down marker at the 30. Let's see, I think it's going to be just shy at the 29. And that's a mistake by Tackwell. You got to get past the sticks on that little out route. Well, wait a minute. Nope, now they give it to him. Good. They haven't moved the sticks, but when they put the ball in the middle of the field, we can't see where they marked it on the near sideline. We're blinded by the Leo players, but they put it at the 31. So good job by Tackett. Okay, it is first and 10 for Leo. 2:14 left, clock stops. And a option to the right. Big hit, and they had to pitch it to Foster. He's in the backfield scrambling around, trying to come the other direction. Foster still spinning out of tackles, and he turned a negative into a positive and somehow got himself out to the 34-yard line. He ran all the way to the numbers on the wide side of the field and then completely reversed and came back left almost 4 yards out of that play. It is second down and 7.
He ran 50 to get 4.
Two split each side. Foster in the backfield with Stoller. And it's a keeper for Stoller. He faked the handoff and then kept it diving across the 35 out to the 37. A 3-yard gain will bring a third down. And a minute 25 on the clock, and a timeout is called. And I believe that the Saints are the ones, they are taking the timeout, hoping to get a third down stop and maybe another shot with the football. The Saints will get the second half kickoff. Minute 25 remains here in the second quarter. Coming up at halftime, we've got the Hoopy Fieldhouse halftime report. And we're going to give you a recap of what happened in the first half here at Leo, and then we'll send it to the studio where Macy Gray will get us caught up on sectional action from Class 4A, Class 3A, Class 2A, and Class 1A. 5A and 6A. Majority of teams across the state in those two classes getting a week off. There's a couple of games scattered around the state in 5A and 6A, but most of the sectionals with 4 teams won't play until next week. So third down, they need the 41 for the first, and they will run this play from the 37.5. Leo, right to left. Ball centered between the hash marks. Saints showing blitz. Here they come. Option left. Oh, and a good cut up the field by Stoller. He'll have a first down out to the 43.
Tackled by Gordon.
That's that option, and that time Stoller just spiked the ground and cut up field really nice and got enough for the first.
Yeah, great job there by Titles. Let's see if they try to pick it up here and get something here going.
Minute 10, clock runs. Drop back in the pocket. Stoller's going to look. He's going to air it out on the sideline. A jump ball and incomplete. George Hackman had the man-to-man coverage against Luke Tackwell down the sideline, and the ball slightly underthrown, allowing Hackman to easily knock it down. And it's second down and 10. The clock stops with 1:01 left here in the first half.
Yeah, he had what he wanted there. Just needs to just throw it and let Tackwell go get it. He tried to kind of place it and almost came down in Hackman's hands again.
Leo will huddle up, down 10-0 to the Bishop Dwenger Saints. 1:01 remains in our first half. Trip receivers to the left, one receiver isolated to the right. Saints line up 6 at the line of scrimmage, and they're coming. And the give to Foster, and Foster can't get away from the linebacker. He gets stopped at the 44.
Foster up the middle.
A gain of about a yard will bring up third down and 9. And a timeout's being called by Jason Garrett. That's his last one for Bishop Dwenger. And so with a timeout on the field, 46.4 seconds remaining in our first half. 10-0. Saints lead it over Leo. This is the high school football game of the week presented by Midwest Box Breaks on 1380 The Fan and 100.9 FM. Well, 46.4 seconds remaining here in our first half. I am Brett Rump along with Shannon Griffith. Coming up after the game, I hope you join me at the East DuPont Pizza Hut right near the intersection of DuPont and Tonkel. I'll be out there for the Kester's post-game show. We'll have your area scores, highlights, tell you who moves on and who finds their season coming to an end here in week 1 of sectional play. 3rd down and 9 for Leo. Lining up in the gun, Stoller has Foster in the backfield. Man in motion across is Swaney right to left. And they'll give it to Foster. Foster looks for a hole right side. Nothing there. Saints lock it up. Doug Henry got in the backfield and took down Foster for a yard loss. And it's going to bring up 4th down. And, well, they give him no gain on the play. So it's 4th down and 9, but the clock's running.
Dwenger doesn't have any more timeouts.
No, they can't stop it, and they don't have to run a play. They're going to let this tick all the way down to halftime because there's about a 1.5-second differential between the game clock and the play clock, so they don't have to run this 4th down, and Leo will be content to go to the locker room down 10-0 to the Bishop Dwenger Saints. So we've reached halftime here in Leo. Bishop Dwenger, a touchdown after they had gotten an interception deep in Leo's end and a 50-yard field goal. It's given them a 10-0 advantage here at the half. We're going to take a timeout. When we come back, we've got your first half wrap-up of everything happening here at Leo, and we've still got your HSAA Chevrolet of New Haven halftime scoreboard from the studio with updates from around Northeast Indiana. 10-0, Saints leading it here at the half against the Leo Lions on the Midwest Box Breaks High School Football Game of the Week on 1380 The Fan and 100.9 FM.
Looking for reliable insurance in Northeast Indiana? Contact Edding Insurance, an independent auto owner's insurance agency. They've got you covered with comprehensive plans for auto, home, business, and life insurance. Edding Insurance is a big supporter of youth athletics and use their coaching experience to come up with the perfect game plan for your insurance needs. And Edding Insurance has a referral program to benefit local charities. Find out if you can save money on your insurance costs. Visit eddingins.com to get a free quote today. Edding Insurance, an independent auto owner's insurance agency.
1, 2, 3, floor.
Three Kings Flooring is proud to support high school sports. Get your castle ready for the holidays with new carpet, LVP, tile, or more. From conception to completion, Three Kings is ready to serve you at their brand new showroom on Lima Road or online at threekingsflooring.com.
1, 2, 3, floor. Three Kings Flooring. For 3 generations we've served Fort Wayne. Three Kings Flooring. Doesn't your castle deserve 3 Kings?
Pizza lovers, when the craving hits, hit back with Pizza Hut's $5 crafted flats pizzas. 5 bold hand-stretched personal pizzas. 3 cheese, pepperoni duo, the ultimate. And for a limited time, Nashville hot chicken and chicken bacon ranch. All just $5 each all day. Perfect for lunch, dinner, or game day. Order your $5 crafted flats on PizzaHut.com or the Pizza Hut app today. No one outpizzas the Hut.
Do you remember the good old days as a kid when you were sitting at home, eagerly tearing open a pack of sports trading cards? Oh, the anticipation builds as you uncover rare rookie cards, autographed gems, and limited edition memorabilia. Well, not much has changed. Card collecting and trading is just as exciting as ever. Experience the thrill of opening a treasure trove of sports trading cards at Midwest Box Breaks, your ultimate destination for all things card-related. At Midwest Box Breaks is based right here in Fort Wayne. Midwest Box Breaks. Value the customer. Respect the hobby. Midwest Box Breaks. Confidence. It can go a long way for a man. It can help you land that job, close the deal, or maybe even connect with someone special. If you truly want to have confidence, it starts with looking your best. That's why you shop at Christopher James Menswear. Right now, all the fall fashions are arriving. New styles coming in daily at Christopher James Menswear now. The finest in suits, sport coats, sportswear, denim, and shoes. Christopher James Menswear in Covington Plaza on West Jefferson, 1 block west of Getz.
Welcome to the Hoopie Fieldhouse Halftime Show on 1380 The Fan and 100.9 FM.
Brett Rump with the coach, Shannon Griffith, and at halftime, the Bishop Dwenger Saints, winners of the Summit Athletic Conference, leading it over the Leo Lions 10-0. Griff, we kind of expected this would be a tight defensive battle, and really the Bishop Dwenger defense was the key to their offense getting points. They came up with a big interception, forcing a long 3rd down play from deep in the Leo end, and Titus Stoller threw his fifth pick of the year, and it led just 18 yards of real estate that Dwenger needed to go up 7-0. And then what can you say about Lucas Wynn? 50 yards out from the hash mark.
Yeah.
I mean, he even had to navigate the angle. And that's his second 50-yard-plus field goal of the year. We've been blessed to see both of them. It is just highly unusual to see a high school kicker drilling 50-yard field goals. And there was no wind to aid it. I mean, the flags are completely limp. So that was a true 50-yarder for Lucas Wynn. But so far here in the first half, the Saints defense, the real story. They have dominated against the Leo offense. Leo's going to have to figure out some answers to how to solve this puzzle that is presented as the Bishop Dwenger defense.
Well, they won't be the only team that's struggled to figure out a way to get points against this Dwenger defense. When you're only giving up 6.8 points a game, that tells you how good they are. They're also a +4 in the turnover margin, as we saw tonight with the big pick that led to the other opportunity for the score. And then, oh, by the way, special teams is big for Bishop Dwenger, has been all year. You get a blocked field goal early on, and then the big punt return that ultimately set up that field goal thereby wins. So right now, Dwenger doing it the way they've done it all year with a good solid defense and special teams, and then when they get the field position like they had there 2 times, they started in Leo's territory, they came away with points.
Good news, because after the game, make sure you go to Fort Wayne High School Sports, wherever you listen to podcasts, because our games are always archived generally within an hour after the game's completion. I know historically we've always had a very big rush on people watching it when they're or listening to the replay when they get home. A lot of those people at the game, maybe some of them coaches or players, and they get a chance to tune in and kind of hear what we had to say about this one. But we archive our games, and all of the games are available throughout the season, so you can always keep up by going to Fort Wayne High School Sports. You can search for it by name wherever you listen to your favorite podcasts, including Apple and Spotify. Here at the half, a 10-0 score. The Saints lead it. And to tell you how we got to 10-0, here's the coach, Shannon Griffith.
Well, the Bishop Dwenger Saints got it started there right there in the second quarter at 8-10 after a big interception returned by Hackman all the way to the 18-yard line. Houston Ellinger went in from 12 yards out. The PAT was good, and it was 7-0 Bishop Dwenger. Then Dwenger again at 2:27 after a big punt return. This time Lucas Wynn nails one from 50 yards out and giving the Bishop Dwenger Saints a 10-0 halftime lead, and right now very much in control of this game versus Leo.
Of course, we had a pretty quick first half, a lot of ground play and running the ball on the ground. And I don't know what it is about coming out here to Leo that we have nice, brisk football games, but, you know, still not even 8 o'clock. And the team's talking about their second half strategies. Let's talk about that a little bit. For Bishop Dwenger, I imagine with Jason Garrett, you don't have a whole lot you're going to have to change. Your defense was very effective against this Leo offense. Maybe offensively, you want to be able to more consistently move the football. But let's talk about Jason Dorfler. What are the answers to this Bishop Dwenger defense? You're a coach, so for many years you were paid to come up with those answers. So we'll challenge you here.
Well, you know, the thing that they've had success with for the better part of that first half was some of the quarterback design runs that they were able to get an aggressive defense like Dwenger a little bit off balance, mixing in the option as well, but putting in the onus for Dwenger to account for Titus Stoller. They've got to continue to do that because that's where they're getting their positive running game. They're keyed on Foster. Foster goes wherever he goes, he's going to have somebody following him. So you got to find ways to mix it up and then try to find ways maybe to get Foster the ball out on the perimeter by throwing it to him or, you know, doing things of like a screen here and there. But they're going to have to throw the ball against this Dwenger defense. They're just not going to be able to pound it. And, you know, they had that one nice pass play on the 4 verticals. So it's a matter of finding that rhythm that they can get the positive yardage out of and try to find ways to accentuate it and figure out how to disguise it up and do it again.
Pair of teams that come in with 7-2 marks in the regular season, both ranked in the top 10. And here at the half, Bishop Dwenger leading it over Leo 10-0. We'll continue with the Hoopy Fieldhouse halftime report. Sending it back to the studio for the H&K Chevrolet of New Haven. Halftime scoreboard next. This is the high school football game of the week presented by Midwest Box Breaks on 1380 The Fan and 100.9 FM.
Are you an athlete looking to level up? PSM Performance is where the region's top athletes become more. Achieve your goals through high-intensity, one-on-one training with performance experts. Whether you want to be faster, stronger, or more agile, we'll make it happen. Now accepting athletes from 12 years up to college. Ready to get started? Schedule your first session at psmsports.com.
Days as a kid when you were sitting at home, eagerly tearing open a pack of sports trading cards. Oh, the anticipation builds as you uncover rare rookie cards, autographed gems, and limited edition memorabilia. Well, not much has changed. Card collecting and trading is just as exciting as ever. Experience the thrill of opening a treasure trove of sports trading cards at Midwest Box Breaks, your ultimate destination for all things card related. At Midwest Box Breaks is based right here in Fort Wayne. Midwest Box Breaks. Value the customer. Respect the hobby. Midwest Box Breaks.
Craving something hot and fresh? Penn Station East Coast Subs has always been the go-to for the tastiest hot grilled subs, crispy fresh-cut fries, and that oh-so-refreshing fresh squeezed lemonade. But now it's time to take things to the next level. Introducing the all-new Ghost Pepper Cheesesteak. Imagine tender, perfectly grilled steak smothered in melty, gooey ghost pepper cheese that delivers a kick of heat you won't forget. It's bold, it's spicy, and it's only here for a limited time. Not a steak fan? No problem. You can add their fiery ghost pepper cheese twist to your favorite Penn Station sub or wrap. But beware, this one's only for the brave. So why wait? Head over to your nearest Penn Station East Coast Subs today for a bite of pure heat and flavor. Whether you're dining in, taking out, or ordering online, they've got you covered. Visit penn-station.com for easy online ordering and skip the wait. Your order will be ready when you arrive. Ghost Pepper Cheese. Get it before it vanishes at Penn Station East Coast Subs.
Hi, this is Pat Schenk from Pella Windows and Doors. For more than 50 years, we've been right here in Fort Wayne, serving our neighbors with the same commitment we bring to supporting our local teams. When it comes to your home, experience matters. That's why families across northern Indiana trust us to protect what matters most. We're not just your local window professionals. We're dedicated to excellence in every installation. From energy-efficient windows to beautiful entry doors, Pella Windows and Doors, locally owned, community proud. Find us at PellaFortWayne.com or visit us at our showroom in Glenbrook Commons.
Decisions determine results. So which path do I want to take? Help people in need or stand on the sidelines watching? Worry about how to pay for school or have my education paid for? Push myself and learn new skills or stay the same? My decision is to serve part-time with the Army National Guard, and my results will be life-changing. What will you decide? Go to NationalGuard.com to learn more about part-time service.
Sponsored by the Indiana Army National Guard.
For over 40 years, Gibson's Heating and Plumbing has been a family-owned business built on professionalism, trust, and quality. As your independent American Standard heating and air conditioning dealer, Gibson's is nationally recognized for excellence and locally known for being customer-loved. You'll see it in their work. You'll read it in the nearly 3,000 Google reviews. You'll experience it when they take care of your home. When you contact independent American Standard heating and air conditioning dealer, Gibson'sHeating.com. That's Gibson'sHeating.com. Pizza lovers, when the craving hits, hit back with Pizza Hut's $5 crafted flats pizzas. 5 bold hand-stretched personal pizzas. 3 cheese, pepperoni duo, the ultimate. And for a limited time, Nashville hot chicken and chicken bacon ranch. All just $5 each all day. Perfect for lunch, dinner, or game day. Order your $5 crafted flats on PizzaHut.com or the Pizza Hut app today. No one outpizzas the Hut.
Do you remember the good old days as a kid when you were sitting at home, eagerly tearing open a pack of sports trading cards? Oh, the anticipation builds as you uncover rare rookie cards, autographed gems, and limited edition memorabilia. Well, not much has changed. Card collecting and trading is just as exciting as ever. Experience the thrill of opening a treasure trove of sports trading cards at Midwest Box Breaks, your ultimate destination for all things card-related. At Midwest Box Breaks is based right here in Fort Wayne. Midwest Box Breaks. Value the customer. Respect the hobby. Midwest Box Breaks.
Now, back to the Hoopy Fieldhouse Halftime Show on 1380 The Fan and 100.9 FM.
Welcome to the Hoopy Fieldhouse Halftime Show. I'm Macy Gray, your studio host this season. We hope you've been enjoying the first half of tonight's Midwest Box Breaks High School Game of the Week featuring Dwenger and Leo. Currently that score is Dwenger 10 to Leo's nothing at halftime. Let's get you caught up on some other scores in the area. In our 4A Sectional 19 Southside is leading Wayne 7-0 in the second quarter. DeKalb is leading Columbia City also 7-0 in the second quarter. In our 4A Sectional 20, Logansport 7 to Huntington North's 6. Lakeland's 18 to Woodlands 0 at half. Angola is 14 to Tippecanoe's 0 in the second quarter. West Noble leads Concordia 21-0 in the second quarter. Jay County leads Belmont 14-0 in the second quarter. And Delta leads Lures 7-0 in the second quarter. Bluffton and Busco. Bluffton sitting at 19, Busco at 16 in the second quarter. That should do us for us back here at the studio on the Hoopy Fieldhouse Halftime Show. Make sure to tune into the Kester's postgame show, powered by Pizza Hut, for 1380 The Fan and 100.9 FM. I'm Macy Gray.
Do you remember the good old days as a kid when you were sitting at home, eagerly tearing open a pack of sports trading cards? Oh, the anticipation builds as you uncover rare rookie cards, autographed gems, and limited edition memorabilia. Well, not much has changed. Card collecting and trading is just as exciting as ever. Experience the thrill of opening a treasure trove of sports trading cards at Midwest Box Breaks, your ultimate destination for all things card-related. At Midwest Box Breaks is based right here in Fort Wayne. Midwest Box Breaks. Value the customer. Respect the hobby. Midwest Box Breaks.
Planning your company gathering or holiday party? Now's the time to reserve your date at Back 40 Junction in Decatur. Our spaces fill up fast, and for good reason. Treat your team or loved one to a feast for all of your senses. Juicy prime rib, crispy chicken wings, pot roast, brisket, fresh mashed potatoes, yeast rolls, soup, salads, and don't forget the Wix pies and decadent dessert bar. Whether it's for coworkers, friends, or family, the Back 40 Junction makes every celebration unforgettable. Make your reservation today before your perfect date is gone. Visit us online now. Back 40 Junction in Decatur.
Hi, this is Pat Shank from Pella Windows and Doors. For more than 50 years, we've been right here in Fort Wayne, serving our neighbors with the same commitment we bring to supporting our local teams. When it comes to your home, experience matters. That's why families across northern Indiana trust us to protect what matters most. We're not just your local window professionals. We're dedicated to excellence in every installation. From energy-efficient windows to beautiful entry doors, Pella Windows and Doors, locally owned, community proud. Find us at PellaFortWayne.com or visit us at our showroom in Glenbrook Commons.
Running a business is challenging enough without the added stress of uncertain insurance coverage. That's where Hoopy Insurance Services, in partnership with Indiana Farmers Insurance, can help. We take the time to understand the specific needs of your business, allowing us to tailor a coverage plan that's just right for you. Contact us today at 260-486-7488 or visit us online at hupe-insurance.com. Your business deserves more than just insurance. It deserves peace of mind.
When injury strikes, turn to Parkview Ortho Express. Specializing in orthopedic care for all injuries, we provide high-quality urgent care for sprains, breaks, tears, joint pain, and more. With 2 convenient locations in Fort Wayne and Huntington, we offer quick and reliable orthopedic services Monday through Friday. No referrals or appointments needed. Call 260-266-4007 or visit parkview.com for details. Parkview Ortho Express. Expert care when you need it most.
Pizza lovers, when the craving hits, hit back with Pizza Hut's $5 crafted flats pizzas. 5 bold hand-stretched personal pizzas. 3 cheese, pepperoni duo, the ultimate. And for a limited time, Nashville hot chicken and chicken bacon ranch. All just $5 each all day. Perfect for lunch, dinner, or game day. Order your $5 crafted flats on PizzaHut.com or the Pizza Hut app today. No one outpizzas the Hut.
Confidence. It can go a long way for a man. It can help you land that job, close the deal, or maybe even connect with someone special. If you truly want to have confidence, it starts with looking your best. That's why you shop at Christopher James Menswear. Right now, all the fall fashions are arriving. New styles coming in daily at Christopher James Menswear now. The finest in suits, sport coats, sportswear, denim, and shoes. Christopher James Menswear in Covington Plaza on West Jefferson, 1 block west of Getz.
Now, back to the Hoopy Fieldhouse Halftime Show on 1380 The Fan and 100.9 FM.
Welcome back to Leo High School. It is halftime and just about ready to start our third quarter with the Bishop Dwenger Saints leading at 10-0 over the Leo Lions. Leo will kick off to Bishop Dwenger. Leo will go right to left. This an east-west field, so they will be going from the east to the west with this kick. Leo all black with the helmets, jerseys, and pants. Meanwhile, you've got Bishop Dwenger in a gold helmet, gold pants, white jersey, and a navy blue number. The kick to O'Keefe. He's across the 25 and tripped up at the 27. Good coverage for the Leo Lions. Making the stop is Landon Foster. Not Nate Foster, but Landon Foster with the play that time for the Lions. And the Saints come out with a 10-0 lead, 1st and 10 at the 27.
Wow, that was a nice way to start the second half with a big hit.
Couple of updates. One, a correction. Bishop Luers is leading Delta 10-0. That game in the second quarter, it is Bishop Luers who has the lead. Also, big shocker with Columbia City up 14-0 on DeKalb late in the second quarter. Shotgun for the Saints. Play action, slant. It's a low throw, but I think Russell went down and made the catch. He did, sliding out at the 34 on the quick slant. It's a gain of about 7. It'll be 2nd down and 3.
Well, Bishop Dwenger comes right out throwing it there here in the second half, but kind of leading by what they did from the first half.
2nd down and 3 to go. 11:22 in the clock, third quarter. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left, single back in the backfield. Shotgun, and a blitz comes, and they give it. And it's a bounce out for Ellinger to the left. He's going to have 1st down yardage out to the 39-yard line. A gain of about 5 yards for Houston, or for the Saints. Houston Ellinger, 5'11", 182-pound senior running back, and comes from a line of Ellingers that have played football. In fact, you find that with Bishop Dwenger. It seems like always an evolution of families that just keep coming through the program. So it's 1st down for the Saints, and we've got, I guess it's a girl. It looks like pink smoke out in the middle of the field. Oh, there's movement up front. That time Noah Weimer, the right tackle, jumped early, and he got called for it. And it's been a pretty much a mistake-free first half here, and now early in the second half, you have a false start called against the Saints. That'll be a 5-yard march off, and we go back to the 34-yard line where it's 1st and 15.
Yeah, that costly first down penalty, just as a coach, would just drive you nuts, because now you're definitely behind schedule.
2 backs in the backfield with Henry Jordan, senior quarterback for Bishop Dwenger. 2 receivers left on the short side, 1 receiver isolated on the right, and it will be a give to the running back. Good hole for Ellinger. He's got almost 1st down yardage. They're going to mark him just short. A couple of yards shy. He takes it all the way to the 47. Picks up 13. And that time the Saints just plowed a big hole off left tackle.
Boy, I tell you, if he doesn't fall there or trip, I think he may take that down the sideline for maybe 6.
Second down and 2. Ball at their own 47-yard line for Bishop Dwenger. 9:36, and the clock runs here in the third quarter. Saints leading at 10-0 over the Leo Lions. Ball on the left hash, shotgun for Jordan. Sends 2 receivers left, 1 to the right, and they'll run the same play. Ellinger this time bounces it wide, now sticks the foot in the ground and cuts up at the numbers and takes it to midfield for a 1st down.
Wow. What a nice cut there by Ellinger to get the 1st down now. Dwenger right at the 50-yard line.
Another first down for the Saints. With this defense, you'd have to think if they can extend this to a 3-score lead, that's going to really put Leo behind the 8 ball.
Yeah, the Lions need to try to get a stop here now.
Already they have advanced it from the 27 to the 50. It's 1st and 10 for the Saints. Ball on the left hash, 2 receivers left, 1 to the right, a wing to the left side, and a play action. Slant to Russell, too far in front of him, incomplete. He got inside position against the corner, Tanner Mickelson, but the throw inaccurate, too far in front of the diving Beckham Russell. So the incompletion stops the clock with 8:45 remaining in the 3rd quarter, and it's 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, you like to complete that type of pass, especially the quick game.
From the 50-yard line. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left, a wing to the right side, and it's the give to the running back, Ellinger. He's trapped, but he sneaks out of it and gets positive yards out to the Leo 47, a gain of 3 for Ellinger. So it'll be 3rd down. And about 7 to go.
Gain of 3, 3rd and 7.
It'll be interesting here to see if Coach Garrett maybe takes 2 to get the 1st down.
Dwenger definitely with the momentum, leading at 10-0, 3rd down 7. The Leo fans making noise for the deep ball out to the right. Jordan looking, still looking. Here comes the pressure, and they'll finally chase him out of bounds. Woods for Leo caught up to him and pushed him out for no gain, and it's going to be 4th down and 7. And you'd think with a 10-0 game and the way the defense is playing, Dwenger will play field position here. And I have to double check when Lucas Wynn trots onto the field. Is he coming out to punt, or is he going to try a 65-yarder? Because I'm not sure what his limit is.
Well, I tell you, I think Henry had the post on that for a big play. Missed it.
Lucas Wynn, who kicked a 50-yard field goal in the first half, stands at his own 38. There's the snap and the kick away. Left-footed boot, man. High hanging kick, and it will bounce at the 15. Takes a very soft Dwenger roll down close to the 10 where it is downed, and that will go as a 37-yard kick with no return, and Leo will start their first possession of the second half, pinned at their own, let's see, call it the 11-yard line. 7:44 remaining, 3rd quarter. Saints lead it over the Lions 10-0.
I tell you, Wynn is such a weapon for this Bishop Dwenger team.
From the left hash, Titus Stoller, the senior quarterback for the Lions. He's in the gun with Nate Foster over his left shoulder. 2 split each side. Foster gets the handoff, and Foster wrapped up before he got to the line of scrimmage. A tackle for a loss, and the Saints just absolutely erasing Nate Foster from this football game. Casey Piper got in the backfield.
Loss of a yard.
Shefferly as well on that tackle again. This Dwenger defense is just suffocating to any team.
Well, that trio of linebackers, Cooper Campbell, Casey Piper, Doug Henry, they have had an outstanding year. So it is a loss of about 1.5 yards, and play action, rolling, and they sneak Foster out of the backfield. He's wide open, makes the catch at the 20, 25-30, near sideline. They got the angle. The Saints will take him down. George Hackman the tackle, but not before Foster gets into Saints territory at the 40-yard line. That is a 52-yard play. And you said, Griff, at halftime they had to find ways to get Foster the ball in space. That time they did it, and he turned it into a huge gain.
Yeah, and it's a great call because they took away the aggressiveness of Dwenger there and got him down the sideline.
The Saints defender, Hackman, you should have seen the angle he took. He was making sure to take a very deep angle and allowed Foster some extra running room. Drop back in the pocket, Stoller again. A pump fake, wants to throw deep, won't, tucks it, runs, and he'll dive just on the inside edge of the 40. That's officially no gain, but it's also no sack. So it's a Second down and 10 facing the Leo Lions with 6:39 on the clock. From the Saints 40. Well, Leo lines up quickly, and they run the snap. The give to Foster. Foster looks right, then bounces it to the left, and there's not much there either. Casey Piper of the Saints took the cutback away. Foster with just a 2-yard gain to the 38. It's 3rd down and 8, and the Lions in a hurry up. Running some tempo here. 2 split each side. Stoller in the gun. Now he'll break, and they'll reset the play as Foster Swaney will swing from the left slot over to the right, where now they have trips. Luke Tackwell, the only receiver on the short side left. There's the shotgun snap. Drop back Stoller looking left. Pump fake. He's going to throw over the top to Tackwell, and that's incomplete. And on that double move, looked like there could have been a little grab by Hackman on Tackwell, but there's no flag. And so it is 4th down and 8 at the Saints 38. And it might just be go time for the Leo Lions offense.
You know, after that big play, and all of a sudden, Dwenger gets a couple negative plays, and all of a sudden you look up, it's 4th down. Not
Two
a great
receivers
feeling.
split each side with the ball in the left hash. Foster, the lone back on the right shoulder of Stoller. 4th down and 8 from the 38. Dropping back, Stoller with a roll to the right. Pump fake. Now he's going to run for the far side. Spins at the 30, and that gets him a 1st down at the 28. The Saints came up to make a big hit, and Stoller with a little inside spin got away and moves the chains. He needed 8. He got 10, and it's a 1st down for the Lions, a 4th down conversion.
Well, that was huge, and even Coach Dorfler didn't make him come out of the sideline to get the play that time. He earned it.
The 28-yard line of Dwenger, a 10-0 game. Leo trying to climb closer. 1st and 10. Ball on the right hash, trip receivers to the left, and it's an option. And the ball fumbled. It's free at the line of scrimmage. Saints think they have it. Now let's see what the officials say. It is Bishop Dwenger that jumps on the football. Another turnover for the Leo Lions, and the Saints get the ball on the fumble, and they'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
It was one of those crazy things that it must have bounced off of his helmet, because the way that thing kicked towards the line of scrimmage, it hit something.
From their own 28.
So the Saints take over another stop, this time forcing the 2nd turnover by the Leo Lions. Onto the field, Henry Jordan, the senior quarterback, puts trips to the right, one to the left. They spread out the formation with a single back. And they will go play action. Quick slant. Russell makes the catch to the 35 and quickly sprints up the middle of the field to the 40. That's a gain of 12 yards and a 1st down, but we do have a flag, I believe.
This may be somebody covering up somebody on the outside here.
It was enough for a 1st down, a 12-yard pickup, but it may come back. Leo already moving that direction.
Yeah, they
called a false start against
didn't have enough guys
procedure.
up on the line of scrimmage there. Costly mistake.
So it is going to move it back 5 yards and make it 1st down and 15 back at the 23.
5-yard penalty, still 1st down.
Winner here will take on the winner of DeKalb Columbia City next week. Now, if Columbia City wins and Dwenger wins, both teams ahead right now, that game would be at Shields Field. Leo in a unique position. If they can win out, there's a way they could host all 3 sectional games. Drop back in the pocket, looking to throw, far side, got a guy wide open, caught at the 45, 50, 40, 35, 30, and finally chased out. It's Houston Ellinger with the catch. They'll mark him out at the 34.
I don't know how he kind of stumbled out of bounds there, but a great call there by Coach Garrett and crew. Running there.
Almost looked like the same play that Leo ran.
Yeah, kind of like a little wheel route getting Ellinger. But what a throw by Jordan.
clearing out the sideline with the wide receiver and then slipping the back on that sideline wheel route. And Ellinger with a big gain takes it to the 34-yard line of Leo, 1st and 10 for the Bishop Dwenger Saints. Clock goes under 5 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. Saints already up 10-0. And a quick slant, and Russell makes the catch at the 26-yard line. Gain of about 8 yards on the play. And, it's just Russell running kind of a slant, but then holding up short of getting into that middle linebacker space and finding that little opening where Jordan can hit him, and they've done it 2 or 3 times already here in the second half.
Yeah, I got a feeling it's part of their RPO package, the way they're running it, because they've done it so consistently. And like you said, that's something they practice with that pull-up of the wideout.
4:15 left, third quarter. Saints already up 10-0. Now have it. 2nd down and 2. Just outside the 25. Give to the running back. Oh, and he's hit short of the line of scrimmage. And guess who? Isaiah Kuhlman busts through the middle and takes down the running back. And that was Colin Campbell with the carry, but it's a loss.
3rd down, Saints.
Back to the 26.5. It's going to be 3rd down, 3 to go. They need to get inside the 20, close to the 19-yard line for a 1st down. Or the 24-yard line for the first. They are at the 26.5. Trips to the left. And they'll give to Ellinger. Immediately bounces it off left tackle, then swings wide. He's going to have the 1st down at the 20, the 15, and finally chased out of bounds near the 14-yard line. Wow, what vision for Ellinger. That play was designed to go probably inside your left tackle, and he bounced it all the way to the sideline and takes it for 1st down yardage at the 14.
Yeah, he did. You're correct there. It was supposed to go inside, but he ended up getting it and bouncing it and came away with a great move and a big play.
Almost 13 yards on the carry for Ellinger. Saints in the red zone. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line of Leo. Ball on the left hash, trips to the right, all bunched up. And they will go with a quarterback keeper, running it to the sideline. Missed tackle, and Jordan's got the edge. He's to the pylon, and touchdown. Touchdown, Henry Jordan. Made one man miss. That gave him the sideline as he broke containment. And Jordan takes it in from 14 yards. Touchdown, Saints. They open up a 16-0 lead with 2:52 to play in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it was a broken play because he missed the handoff and then did the next best thing. Take it around the left end for 6.
Lucas Wynn will try to tack on the extra point. He's 18 for 19 this year, and that kick is up, and I think it cleared the scoreboard back behind the goalpost. It is good. 17-0. Saints lead it with 2:52 remaining in the third quarter. You're listening to the Midwest Box Breaks High School Football Game of the Week on 1380 The Fan and 100.9 FM.
Hi, this is Pat Shank from Pella Windows and Doors. For more than 50 years, we've been right here in Fort Wayne, serving our neighbors with the same commitment we bring to supporting our local teams. When it comes to your home, experience matters. That's why families across northern Indiana trust us to protect what matters most. We're not just your local window professionals. We're dedicated to excellence in every installation. From energy-efficient windows to beautiful entry doors, Pella Windows and Doors, locally owned, community proud. Find us at PellaFortWayne.com or visit us at our showroom in Glenbrook Commons.
Now back to the Midwest Box Breaks High School Football Game of the Week on 1380 The Fan and 100.9 FM.
Bishop Dwenger Saints take a turnover and turn it into a long scoring drive. They now lead it 17-0 over the Leo Lions. Still 2:52 to play in the third quarter. And a high, deep kick for Wynn. And this one will stay in the field of play. Foster at the 1. Brings it across the 15, but the Saints with the coverage take him down. Multiple Saints in on the play, including Doug Henry. And Foster with a 14-yard return of that high Lucas Wynn kick. And Again, the kicker can be a weapon. You can put it on a touchback. That time he kicked it high in the air, and it landed at the 1 in the arms of Nate Foster. And, of course, Foster wants to return one.
Oh, yeah.
But he got stood up right at the 15. 1st and 10 for Leo. Titus Stoller, the senior quarterback, may have to put this into his arm. He'll try the handoff, and again, Foster bottled up in the backfield. And I think it was Henry again that got in there and disrupted the play.
Yeah, they came in with their little bear package there from Dwenger and really can't run that play into that, and that's why, again, it was a no gain on the play. And again, Dwenger defense just playing tough right now.
2nd down and 10 from their own 15-yard line. Leo down 17-0, late 3rd. Shotgun for Stoller. Puts 2 receivers, split each side. Stoller drops in the pocket. Now he's going to run to the right, scrambling, and throws late. And nobody home over on that far sideline. Had a receiver at least close enough in the vicinity to avoid the grounding call, and I think the ref is going over just to double check and make sure there was a eligible receiver in the vicinity. But it's going to be 3rd down and 10 now for Leo.
Yeah, again, you blink here, and it's already 3rd down, and a 3 and out here for Leo would not be a good sign.
This is an elite Bishop Dwenger defense. Pitching the shutout against the Lions, who average 33 points a game. Shotgun Stoller on. It's knocked away. Right there with the coverage. Jackson Parrish, a 5'9", 180-pound senior, stride for stride with Kinchy. And the incompletion brings it to 4th down and 10. And from their own 15-yard line, Leo will kick it away. And the Saints should end up with really good field position.
Yeah, that time Titus was lucky that get picked because he forced it in there.
High snap, but it's handled. And the kick by Dahl is away. A short kick. Coming up, making the fair catch is O'Keefe at the 43.
O'Keefe for the fair catch at the 43.
So it is only a 28-yard kick. There's no return, but it is 1st and 10 for Bishop Dwenger. They will start this drive in Leo territory.
Prohibited without the approval of Indiana High School Athletics.
I tell you, when you look at this defense, of course, everybody says you can't run on them. You got to throw it. But I'll tell you, their pass coverage is underrated.
Yeah.
They've played a lot of man-to-man, and they've been stride for stride with a lot of these receivers.
Yeah, there's not too many flaws with this defense. And it's been that way all year. And Carroll took, that's Carroll,
So Saints 1st and 10 from Leo's 43. Drop back in the pocket. Jordan looks to throw. It's completed to O'Keefe. He breaks a tackle at the 20. And now he's got clear sailing to the end zone. Touchdown. From 43 yards, it took one play.
43-yard pass to Carter Zent.
Touchdown Saints. And they go up 23-0 with 1:39 on the clock here in the 3rd.
And like I was talking in the pregame about this kid, I'm telling you, he's as good a quarterback, even though his completion percentages does not reflect that.
Lucas Wynn with another chance to kick one to Grable. The bad snap mishandled, but somehow Kaufman got it down and Wynn kicked it through the uprights. Wynn had the stutter step, threw off the timing, but he still got the extra point through. 24-0. The 8th-ranked Bishop Dwenger Saints leading it over 10th-ranked Leo on the Midwest Box Breaks High School Football Game of the Week on 1380 The Fan and 100.9 FM.
Craving something hot and fresh? Penn Station East Coast Subs has always been the go-to for the tastiest hot grilled subs, crispy fresh cut fries, and that oh-so-refreshing fresh squeezed lemonade. But now it's time to take things to the next level. Introducing the all-new Ghost Pepper Cheesesteak. Imagine tender, perfectly grilled steak smothered in melty, gooey ghost pepper cheese that delivers a kick of heat you won't forget. It's bold, it's spicy, and it's only here for a limited time. Not a steak fan? No problem. You can add their fiery ghost pepper cheese twist to your favorite Penn Station sub or wrap. But beware, this one's only for the brave. So why wait? Head over to your nearest Penn Station East Coast Subs today for a bite of pure heat and flavor. Whether you're dining in, taking out, or ordering online, they've got you covered. Visit penn-station.com for easy online ordering and skip the wait. Your order will be ready when you arrive. Ghost pepper cheese. Get it before it vanishes at Penn Station East Coast Subs.
Saturday mornings at 6:30 and 8:30, it's the 29th season of Fighting Irish Preview. I'm Phil Haug. Join me and America's foremost authority on Notre Dame football, Tim Priester of IrishIllustrated.com, for insight, analysis, and the glory of Notre Dame football. Fighting Irish Preview, where Notre Dame fans kick off game day. On Fort Wayne Sports Station, 1380 The Fan and 100.9 FM.
We return to the action on the Midwest Box Breaks High School Football Game of the Week on 1380 The Fan and 100.9 FM.
Another returnable kick for the Leo Lions, and Nate Foster brings it out and ends up short of the 20, so it is 1st and 10 for Leo. Minute 33 remaining in the third quarter, and the Saints have opened up a 24-0 lead. A couple of touchdowns here in the quarter for Bishop Dwenger after they were up 10-0 at the break. Quick throw, Stoller. It's deflected. It floats in the air, and it goes incomplete.
Stoller's pass was deflected.
Almost picked off by O'Keefe. Playing deep center field after that ball got deflected near the line of scrimmage. Kind of popped up in the air. So a minute 29 to play, third quarter, and you've got a Saint that is down on the turf.
Looks like a cramp. It's 40-some degrees there, young man.
24-0 is the score. And the Saints have someone down. And so right now they're doing some stretching. Of course, you never know with sometimes lack of fluids can still lead. And, and sometimes your body gets used to a certain amount of fluids, and then you have a cooler week. You don't take the same amount of fluids after practice, before practice. Sometimes things like this can happen. And it's a reminder that even with the cooler temperatures, you still have to nourish the body.
And especially if it's one of their kids that's kind of doing some double duty as well. You get those number of plays that add up, and as you said, the hydration aspect of it may not have been as good this week just because of the weather.
Well, the fortunate thing for Dwengers, they've got almost nobody that goes both ways. I mean, they have been able to put this defense together without stealing from the offensive side.
Yeah. Well, this defense reminds me a lot of the defense that Fred Tone had. They're aggressive, they're well coached, they're disciplined. There's not a lot of weakness on this defense, and the speed that they have.
Yeah,
that's the other thing that Dwenger has in spades, I think.
And fundamentally, the guys up at the line of scrimmage, they very good with gap control, but then the linebackers fill so aggressively, and they just don't miss a lot of tackles. And you look at that trio, and that's Houston Ellinger. He's the one guy that's still going both ways. Yeah.
I was going to say it had to be somebody that has played a lot of ball tonight, and he's been one of them.
So 1st and 10 for the Leo Lions. Actually, it should be 2nd and 10 because they just threw an incomplete pass.
Yeah, they got it now.
There it is, 2nd and 10 from the 20. Stoller lines up in the gun. He's got Foster in the backfield, left shoulder. Two receivers splitting each side. Man in motion from the right slot to the left. They'll go jet sweep. They flip it forward. It's Schwartz. Schwartz will cut upfield at the numbers and spin his way out to the 30-yard line. A 10-yard gain for Bo Schwartz. And a first down for Leo.
First down Lions at the 31.
Yeah, it was a much-needed first down for these Leo Lions because they could not afford to go a 3-and-out again.
And that really is what you've got to do against Bishop Dwengers. If you're going to beat them, you got to get to that edge really quickly. And that time with the man in motion, they were able to do that. So first and 10, just outside their 30. And they'll fake the handoff, and the keeper, Stoller, got room up the middle, and he'll rumble across the 40 and dive out close to the 45, a 14-yard pickup for Titus Stoller. And we've talked about it. Stoller's had a couple of nice runs, but that defense so keyed on Nate Foster that when they fake it to him, the whole defense shifts that way.
And that's something they're going to have to address.
At their own 45, it's first and 10 for Leo. Option left. Here's the pitch. The Saints just defend it by the book. They had one man on the quarterback, one man on Foster. They ran it to the boundary side, and the tackle made by Cooper Campbell, the linebacker, who had Foster as his responsibility, and Foster spun out of bounds, and he gets up hobbling. And remember, he had a twisted ankle a couple of weeks ago, and he is going to sit down, and he is frustrated. No gain on the play. It's second down and 10 for the 45, and Foster now to the sideline. We see the freshman come into the game, Aaron Perlick. Trip receivers to the right, one to the left, ball on the left hash, and it's a give to Perlick. Perlick drags one tackler for about a yard, but then gets held up as he gets out to the 47. Gain of 2 for the freshman running back, Aaron Perlick, who comes in with his 38 carries on the season, 389 yards, was impressive last week, and a fill-in role for Foster as Foster was out hurt against DeKalb. Third down and 8, last 15 seconds of the third quarter. They don't need to run a play. The clock goes under 10, and I don't think Leo will run a play unless it's a decoy. Down to 3 seconds, to 2, to 1, and there's no snap. That's the end of the third. So it'll be third down and 8 facing the Leo Lions to start our fourth quarter. When we come back through 3, the Saints in control over the Leo Lions, 24-0 on the Midwest Box Breaks High School Football Game of the Week on 1380 The Fan and 100.9 FM.
Get the latest knife info from one of the country's premium knife shops, Blade Man's Knife Shop at the shops of Scott Road. There's a reason customers drive hours just to shop at Blade Man's in Fort Wayne.
Hi, this is Mark, the owner of Blade Man's Knife Shop, and I'd like to personally invite you out to the store to see the area's best selection of quality knives. We have Benchmade, Spyderco, Microtech, ProTech, Hogue, Zero Tolerance, Medford Knife and Tool, ADV Tactical, Tour Knives, and many more. We also have a great selection of custom knives. At Blade Man's, we specifically select top quality products for the best in customer satisfaction. There's a difference with top brands, and at Blade Man's, we'll take the time to explain how materials and production results in a better knife for your needs, all in a relaxed, pressure-free, consultative environment. We update our online inventory daily so you know you're ordering in-stock product that will be shipped within 1 business day. So check us out on BladeMansKnifeShop.com or stop by the store in the shops Scout Road and have a cup of coffee on me.
Be in the know and follow Blade Man's on Facebook and Instagram today. 10% discount to police and military, and now you can see the collection of Shun knives, the finest in kitchen cutlery, available at Blade Man's Knife Shop in the shops of Scott Road.
We return to the action on the Midwest Box Breaks High School Football Game of the Week on 1380 The Fan and 100.9 FM.
Facing third down and 8, they run the quick slant to Bo Schwartz, and Leo gets a first down, a nice gain to the Saints' 39-yard line. And 11:52 remains here in the football game, with the Saints leading at 24-0, start of the fourth quarter. Shotgun for Stoller. It's an empty backfield. Trips to the right. Foster's back in the game. He's playing a wideout. Throw over the middle to Kinsey. He goes down to the turf, and they're going to say he was able to get his hands under the ball and give him the catch right at the 30-yard line. It's a yard shy of the first.
Now they got a flag.
Yeah, I think the Saints had a little something to say. Well after the play, a flag was thrown after the official ruled it a catch. And I think the Saints might have argued the call. So now the official's in a huddle after the 9-yard gain. And it's a dead ball. Unsportsmanlike called against Bishop Dwenger, and I think somebody had something to say to the official, and the official took offense to it.
Take it down to the 15.
15-yard march off from the 30 to the 15, and it will be 1st and 10 Leo looking to get on the board.
I think they called that on Cooper Campbell, the way he was acting there after the call.
11:19 on the clock. Leo down 24-0, but threatening in the red zone from the 15, 1st and 10. Ball on the right hash. Drop back Stoller looking. He's going to air it out to the back corner of the end zone. Man to man and incomplete.
He almost dropped that one in there.
50-50 ball. Looking for that Tackwell back in the back corner of the end zone. Or is that Swaney? That's 8. That's Foster Swaney that he tried to slip into the back corner of the end zone, and the incompletion makes it 2nd down and 10. Still at the 15-yard line. And now you've got Nate Foster back into the game as the running back to the right shoulder of Stoller. 2 receivers split each side. And a give to Foster. Foster, dances through the middle with a great cut. Little jump cut, got him inside the 10, down to the 8. 7-yard gain by Foster will make it much more manageable on 3rd down.
That was a heck of a cut by Foster there. Dwenger Saint was there to greet him, and he just completely faked him out and picked up another 4 yards.
So it is 3rd down and 3. Ball at the 8. Stoller lines up in the gun, centered between the hash marks. 2 receivers split to each side, and it will be a fake to Foster. A roll out to the right, a throw to the end zone, and almost picked off. Incomplete. Safety Nick O'Keefe had now 4th down and 3, down by 24 here early in the 4th.
Well,
actually, Caton Wagner, it was Maximus Jordan that actually had that defensive play. Big 4th down 3 from the 8-yard line for Leo. Dwenger trying to pitch the shutout. Option play to the right. The pitch to Foster. Foster gets the edge. He's got the first, but there's a flag. And then the ball fumbled, grabbed in the air by Dwenger, and now the return by Piper across the 20 to the 25-yard line. The flag likely holding, but there's another flag down near the goal line. Foster was trying to reach for the pylon. The ball knocked out of his hand, popped in the air. Dwenger caught it at about the goal line, and then Piper took off the other direction, advanced it all the way out past the 25-yard line, but now the officials trying to sort out the 2 flags on the play. And you've got a hold on Leo. And that might, well, there's 2 flags, but maybe there's only 1 penalty.
I think they're going to take the ball, yeah.
Yeah, they'll decline the penalty, and Leo takes over. And another Leo turnover, their 3rd of the game. And that has been huge in preserving this shutout for Bishop Dwenger. Saints leading at 24-0 with 10-10 left, and the Saints take over after the fumble. 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Another huge play by this Bishop Dwenger defense, overcoming an unsportsmanlike conduct to get the big stop on 4th down by getting another turnover.
Saints offense comes on. See who lines up with Jordan in the backfield. Remember, Ellinger had cramps and went out of the game, but I think he might be back in there at the running back spot. Here's the handoff, and I believe that is Ellinger dancing his way off left tackle across the 30 out to the 34-yard line. That's a nice gain of almost 7 yards on 1st down for Houston Ellinger.
You're going to see a lot of Houston Ellinger this rest of the game here with no 9:40 left.
5'11", 182-pound senior running back. 2nd down and 3. And they'll fake Ellinger. They're rolling out, looking to throw. And on the run, a throw far sideline. Caught! And now free down the sideline. The 30, the 20, the 15, the 10. And tackled inside the 5. With a flag in the backfield. And we might have to bring this one back. Huge play But it's coming back.
Going to have linemen down the field there.
The flag near the line of scrimmage. And it is an ineligible man downfield. I don't know why the official even asks the Leo side. Your choice is a 5-yard penalty or Dwenger has the ball inside the 5, first and goal. What do you want to do?
I think we'll take them back.
Yeah. I think we'll go ahead and take this one.
The question there was, and I think one of the Dwenger kids was even saying it, I'm not so sure he was that far downfield.
I don't know which line was downfield.
Well, they will march off the 5 yards, move it back to the 29, where now it is 3rd down. And about 8 to go for Bishop Dwenger with 9:19 on the clock. We're in the 4th quarter, and the Saints up 24-0 over the Leo Lions. Ball positioned on the left hash at their own 29-yard line. And the handoff. It is Ellinger trying to find a hole. Bounces it near side. He's at the 35. Runs out of real estate as he spins out of bounds near the 36. And another flag.
Yeah, another flag.
Now, he cut back. He cut back on that, and he might have, cutting back against the grain, put one of the linemen in kind of a compromising position. Let's see if this is going to be a hold. No, it is illegal procedure.
Well, the official gave it.
Must be an alignment.
Yeah,
so a 5-yard march off against Bishop Dwenger with 9:11 left in the football game. A 5-yard penalty against the Bishop Dwenger Saints. Still a 24-0 Saints lead. So now it is back to the 24, where it is. Well, they went from 3rd to 2nd. Now it's 2nd. They're really confusing me, Griff. They got 2nd down.
It's gotten me
and
confused
13.
too. Because he announced a dead ball foul.
2nd down and 13. And a delayed draw up the middle, Ellinger. He's wrapped up by Woods as he crosses the 25. Short gain. So it's going to bring up a 3rd down and 11 from near the 26-yard line. And now a referee wants
2 yards.
He put up his hands like he was going to stop the play. The clock stopped. Now it's going. 8:27. Oh, the clock. You see, the clock is jumping multiple seconds at a time. That's what's fooled me.
Yeah, those digital clocks have that tendency to do that, especially in the cold.
8:11 with the clock running. 4th quarter. It is 3rd down and 11 from their own 26 for Bishop Dwenger, and it will be a drop back pass. They set up a screen to the right, and they got it set up. Ellinger with blockers. 40, 45, 50. Breaks through. Now it's a sprint. 30, 20. 15. Got the angle, knock him out of bounds, or did he dive over the pylon? What are they going to call? They're going to call him out of bounds. And they say he stepped out near the 7.
Well, I thought he was a lot further closer than the 7-yard line.
Must have had his left foot before the Leo defender closed the angle on him. He must have actually stepped on the sideline inadvertently out near the 7. So it is a 1st and goal at the 7-yard line for the Saints.
Well, a great call by the Bishop Dwenger offense there.
Right roll to the right, a throwback screen.
Yeah, right time to call the screen there.
So 1st and goal from the 7. I formation with Jordan under center. Gives to the fullback, first man through, and look at the plowing by that offensive line and the push inside the 2, inside the 1. He's close to the goal line, but they'll say his forward progress was stopped just inside the 2-yard line. Boy, that's Shefferly who got a push. You had a surge from the offensive line, and then you got some push from behind him. And they almost got him to the end zone. He's at the 2 where it's 2nd down and goal.
Yeah, that was just pure brute force there by the Saints and Shefferly.
Second and goal. Saints trying to extend a 24-0 lead. I formation. Under center, Jordan. And another give to the fullback, Shepard Lee. He's into the end zone. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Bishop Dwenger.
Saints go up 30-0. A 2-yard fullback dive right into the middle of the line. And with 6:58 remaining, it is now 30-0 Saints.
Leo Stadium. And in for the kick.
Lucas Wynn will try to make it 31.
Got 3 linemen on the right side of that line, and that's where Shepard went.
He is 20 for 21 on the season on extra points. Tommy Kaufman, the hold, the kick, plenty of leg. It is good. And we've got a 31-0 Bishop Dwenger lead over the Leo Lions. 6:58 still left in the football game on the Midwest Box Breaks High School Football Game of the Week on 1380 The Fan and 100.9 FM.
Are you ready to create a feast for all your senses? Treat your loved ones and find out why we hear so often that the Back 40 Junction in Decatur is their favorite smorgasbord. Every plate is a mouth-watering, delicious masterpiece made by you. Picture this: juicy prime rib, tender pot roast, crispy chicken wings, breaded fish, ham, turkey, brisket, all on one plate. Add buttery mashed potatoes, veggies, fresh yeast rolls, cheeses, soups, and a full salad bar. End your feast with a slice of Wix pie and our mouth-watering dessert bar. For more info, visit us online. That's the Back 40 Junction in Decatur.
Now back to the Midwest Box Breaks High School Football Game of the Week on 1380 The Fan and 100.9 FM.
6 minutes, 58 seconds still remaining here at Leo. It is all Bishop Dwenger. Leo with 3 turnovers, and that's really been kind of the difference in the football game. Saints got a fumble recovery at the goal line, returned it out to the 27, and then proceeded to have a 73-yard drive. They're putting up the points after turnover. This one goes into the end zone. It's caught by Foster 1 yard deep, and that's an automatic touchback out to the 20, where Leo will start. Trying to think if it's 17 points now off of turnovers in this
Well,
football
that's
game.
what I was just going to ask you, because that one was just after the Nate Foster fumble on 4th down. So, yes, that is correct. I think.
So 17 of their 31
have
been after turnovers. So it is 1st and 10 at the 20.
Yeah, it's been an amazing example of getting points off of turnovers.
They'll put your receivers to the right, 2 receivers split to the left. They got Foster as the wide out on the right. He's outside near the sideline. And a quarterback draw up the middle, Stoller. He's met at the 25 after picking up 5 yards. Coming up and making the play is Max Jordan. So 2nd down and 5 from their own 25-yard line, but the clock keeps running with 6.5 minutes left, and it looks like Leo is going to end what was a very promising season with back-to-back losses. One that cost them any chance at an NE8 title against DeKalb to end the regular season, and now opening up postseason play with a loss to the Bishop Dwenger Saints. Hand off Foster. He'll bounce to the right, and he's taken down. He couldn't get the edge. And there's Doug Henry, who makes the play. A loss on a play of a yard. Another tackle for loss for Bishop Dwenger. And it brings up 3rd down and 6 for Leo.
Again, we said it before, and we'll say it probably till we're blue in the face. This Bishop Dwenger defense is just stellar, and something that can carry them a long way in this tourney.
Totally led by this linebacking core of Campbell, Piper, and Henry. That time it was Doug Henry who made the play. And so 3rd down, 6 to go from the 24-yard line. Drop back Stoller, fires, and has a completion to Tackwell across the 35. He turns toward the sideline and takes it to the 39. A gain of 15 on the play, and that was a good strike from Stoller to Tackwell.
By Hackman.
And a 1st down for Leo.
1st down lines at the 39.
Just not enough time for the Leo Lions to mount any kind of a comeback against the Saints, but at this point I think Leo would just like to save the humiliation of a shutout and get points on the board. We're down to just over 5 minutes left. Trip receivers to the right, single receiver left. Stoller drops. Now he's going to roll to the right on the run. Here comes pressure. He escapes 2 men across the 45 and slides out near midfield. And that's going to be a first down on an 11-yard gain by Stoller. And somehow 2 Saints came up, and they took out each other as Stoller kind of just ducked between them and turned it into a big gain.
Yeah, he had Shefferly was one of them. And I tell you, Stoller has played a pretty darn good ball game tonight with the pressure he's been under. And he's done quite well with his legs.
His interception and fumble, though, have played a part in this game. The Lions have turned it over 3 times. The Saints have not turned it over. And it'll be a fake to Foster, a keeper for Stoller, and he's got room up the middle again. Rumbles inside the Saints 40 to the 38-yard line. An 11-yard gain once again for Stoller and a first down for Leo.
And this is going to be something Dwenger is going to have to get corrected as you put something like that on tape, what Stoller's done tonight. The other teams are going to adopt it.
Wing to the right. Single man wide right, 2 receivers left, and a roll to the right for Stoller. He'll throw sideline and dump it below the feet of Kinchy, his intended receiver, at about the 26-yard line. Incomplete pass brings up second down and 10 and stops the clock with 4 minutes and 10 seconds left.
Yeah, that ball kind of just came out of his hand wrong a little bit, probably because of the wetness on the ball because of the condensation in the air.
Hard line. There's a give. Foster up the middle. Nice running, hard running, and he takes it down to about the 32. A gain of 5 or 6 on the play for Nate Foster. He's going to see his career come to an end, but what a year it has been for the Leo running back. Just 5'7", 180 pounds. Came into the night rushing for over 1,400 yards on the regular season. Did it in just 8 games. 18 touchdowns for Foster this season. Third down 4 for the Lions at the 32-yard line. And Bishop Dwenger's got to take a timeout. 3:34 still remaining in the football game. 31-0 Saints lead it over the Leo Lions on the Midwest Box Breaks High School Football Game of the Week on 1380 The Fan and 100.9 FM.
Our electric bills have increased as much as $50 each month. Governor Mike Braun is driving bills even higher. Instead of helping families, Governor Braun is doubling down on costly coal, gas, and nuclear. That means more pricey power plants that Hoosiers like us have to pay for. Utilities get richer, we pay more. Something has to give. Go to StopMikesHikes.com today to send Governor Braun a message. Hoosiers need affordable energy, not a blank check for greedy utilities. Paid for by Citizens Action Coalition.
We return to the action on the Midwest Box Breaks High School Football Game of the Week on 1380 The Fan and 100.9 FM.
With 3 minutes and 34 seconds still remaining here at Leo, Bishop Dwenger leads it 31-0. And Leo facing third down and 4 to go from the Saints' 32-yard line. Coming out of the timeout, Leo lines up with a single receiver, Kinchy to the right, trip receivers left, and Paul Woods in the backfield with senior quarterback Titus Stoller. Shotgun, roll out left for Stoller. He'll set up, he'll throw to the sideline. It's caught by Woods, and he'll get knocked out of bounds for a first down, real close. He's right at the stick at the 28. And let's see, they're going to go ahead and give him the first down. First and 10 for Leo at the 28-yard line. It's one of those we are too cold to measure it. We'll just give it to you.
You're probably right.
Trip receivers wide side to the right, one receiver left. Single back Woods on the left shoulder, or right shoulder of Stoller, who's in the gun. Lions down 31-0. Roll out to the right. Stoller fires, and it goes off the hands of a Saint defender and ends up being caught by Leo at about the 15-yard line. Kinchy makes the catch. The ball was thrown right to Cooper Campbell, the linebacker. It was maybe a tad behind him. He turned. It went off his hands right to Kinchy, and it's a first down for the Lions in the red zone. They're at the 14-yard line. They've got 3:05 still to be played with the clock running. From the right hash, trip receivers left, one to the right, and Woods, the lone back, lines up to the left shoulder of Titus Stoller. And Stoller will roll to the left. He'll keep it, and he'll be cut down at about the 13-yard line. 1 yard gain for Stoller. Clock's going to continue to run. We go under 2:40 left. Saints trying to preserve a shutout. It's 31-0. And Nate Foster into the game. Paul Woods comes to the sideline. Foster will be the running back. Leo in the huddle. Leo sends 3 receivers to the right. 1 receiver left. Stoller from the shotgun with a single back. Clock's down to 2:12 to play. And on the snap, we've got whistles and flags. And what might have had some movement somewhere at the line of scrimmage. It's a false start called against the Leo Lions, so march it back 5 yards. Goes back to the 19-yard line.
Columbia City's holding on to that 14-0 lead at the end of 3, so fourth quarter for the Barons, they got to get going.
That's a heck of a defensive job. We saw the DeKalb team put up 31 points last week against this Leo squad. So from the left hash, second down and 14 to go. Drop back in the pocket. Stoller looks. He'll air it out to the end zone over the top, and it's incomplete. There's a flag for interference. 2 flags for interference. Ran the outside corner route and just lobbed it ahead of his receiver, and he was kind of tackled from behind as he reached for the football.
4 flags. We may
yeah, well, and so we might have multiple penalties on this because there's a flag at the line of scrimmage on the other side of the field. There were 2 flags where the ball was attempted to be caught.
At the end of 3, Bluffton 31, Busco 22. That's been a good ball game.
A big rematch with Bluffton and Adams Central on tap for next week. So the officials are discussing the flags. And shades of Northrop Carroll still probably giving you nightmares, Griff, with 31 flags that night. Minute 44 on the clock, 31-0. Saints leading it. Leo trying to get on the board and avoid a shutout.
There's a lot of discussion going on in a 31-0 game.
Now one of the officials will come over and talk to Jason Dorfler about what the call is. And we still have not had a signal from the referee. The officials' conference is broken up, but no signal from our referee in the white cap.
Flashbacks.
Now they're pointing against Dwenger, but they haven't signaled. Here we go. Pass interference
against the Saints.
Well, all that, that's the only call we get.
How do you have 4?
And I don't know how the official from the sideline on the opposite side of the field threw a flag for interference in this corner on our side.
Yeah. Excuse my laughter, but you're correct. We had a lot of officials looking at the pass.
So they march off the penalty. It's not a first down. It is second down and about 5 to go from the 10. Minute 44 on the clock. Leo, direct snap to Foster. Foster gets a lead block from Stoller around the right edge. He's inside the 10, but the Saints' pursuit catches up with him and knocks him out at the 9. So it will be a gain of 1. Minute 35. The clock stops as Foster went out of bounds. And it's third down and about 4 to go. Looking for the 5-yard line for the first down. Ball on the right hash. Foster the lone back on the right shoulder of quarterback Titus Stoller. 2 receivers split to each side. Big third down here for the Leo Lions. And the snap. Dropping. Stoller. Quick throw on the slant. It's deflected. Is it picked off? No! Had a chance after the deflection. But the attempt at the interception in the end zone goes off the fingers of the Saints defender. And it's 4th down now for Leo, and the defender who almost had the pick is still down, and they're going to call the training staff out.
I think another cramping situation.
Is that Ellinger again? In there playing in the secondary?
Yeah, I might have been the...
They're stretching the same way they were stretching Ellinger before. But minute 30 on the clock. It's 31-0. Dwenger the lead. Leo facing 4th down and 4 from the 9-yard line, and an injured Saint on the field.
Kind of back in that same position where we were the last time we were 4th down here.
Coming up after the game, be sure to join us at the East DuPont Pizza Hut. Counter service at the Pizza Hut. You can stop out, use your app to order ahead, and then come in, pick it up, maybe hang out with us for a while. I'll be there with the Kester's postgame show. Adam Lundy will be at the mic, our new company studios out in Village of Coventry. He'll have the H&K Chevrolet of New Haven scoreboard. And it is not Ellinger, I don't think.
Yeah, that was...
That's Max Jordan.
Yeah, he's the one that made the play and almost had to come up with the interception.
Off the deflection of that wide receiver slant route. Logansport.
Final over.
Comes back from behind and knocks off Huntington North 15-12. Here we go with 4th down and 4. From the 9-yard line, Foster, a late entry off the sideline. He'll take a slot position left where you've got trips, 2 receivers right, empty backfield for Stoller. He's going to drop, and he's going to run. Stoller to the right side, looks for the pylon, dives, and touchdown, Leo on the board. 9-yard touchdown run for Titus Stoller, and the Lions have avoided a shutout, now 31-6.
If there's any kid that should score tonight, it was Titus, because the way the kids played.
It is Leo Zink who's going to try to tack on an extra point. They will just kick it. The snap, the set, and the kick. It's up, and it is good. So a minute 23 left to be played in this one, and the Lions avoid the shutout. It's 31-7. Bishop Dwenger leading it over Leo on the Midwest Box Breaks High School Football Game of the Week on 1380 The Fan and 100.9 FM.
Grammy-nominated Joe Bonamassa, hailed as one of the world's greatest guitar players. Blues rock titan Joe Bonamassa, performing live on Saturday, November 8th at the Embassy Theater. Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster.com. Joe Bonamassa. Every show is a new experience.
We return to the action on the Midwest Box Breaks High School Football Game of the Week on 1380 The Fan and 100.9 FM.
Leo set to kick off, now 31-7. Saints leading it over the Lions. Minute 23 to play here at Leo. The Kester's post-game show heads your way when this one hits zeros. Leo Zink has it teed up for Leo, and will kick this one off. And they'll go with an onside kick, a line drive that skips one hop right straight out of bounds. And it went out of bounds actually near the 41-yard line, and that is where Bishop Dwenger will take over. Let's see, maybe the 40. Trying to see where they're going to actually, the near sideline, we can't see the sideline because of all the Leo players that block our view, but it's somewhere near the 40.
Correction, at the 39-yard line, first down Saints.
Say the 39. And then that's where they march the 5-yard penalty, so they move it out to the 44.
Start at the 44.
So the Saints have a minute 23 to burn here, leading at 31-7. And Leo trying to see the timeouts. I don't know if Leo think they have them. I'm just not sure they'll take them. Victory formation and a knee for Jordan. And I don't think Coach Dorfler's going to stop the clock. He knows the math just doesn't work. They're down 31-7. In a minute 10, the clock running. A couple of more knees, and this one will be over. In fact, looking at the time, I think if they run the play clock all the way down, they could snap it just one more time. 17 on the play clock, 52 on the game clock, and Saints line up. Victory formation for Bishop Dwenger, and the Saints will improve to 8-2 on the year. And the state's number 8 team in 4A will await the final result from DeKalb, where Columbia City is trying to knock off the DeKalb Barons. So another knee, and there's not going to be another play. That's going to be the football game. Wrapping it up here at Leo. 30s of the Class 4A Sectional 19. It will be DeKalb or Columbia City up next. If it's Columbia City, the Saints will be at home at Shields Field next Friday night. We will take a break. In fact, either way, the Saints are going to be at home next week against DeKalb or Columbia City. We'll take a break. Shannon Griffith is going to wrap it up here from the stadium when we come back. Final score again, 31-7. Saints defeat the Leo Lions on the Midwest Box Breaks High School Football Game of the Week on 1380 The Fan and 100.9 FM.
Podcasts by Federated Media.